Sorry. Yeah.
Alright. Let's go. Alright, we are back with the Mokhul Empire after last week's climactic battle with the Seer.
Not climactic.
Climatic. Did I say it? Yeah, I said it wrong. My bad. Does anybody want to do the catch-up, or is the GM doing it? Reminding you that you get a point of inspiration if you volunteer yourself to do the catch-up. So,
I'll do it.
Oh, what?
No, you fucking won't.
You actually fooled me for a second there. Like, I genuinely turned to you like, okay. What about the other three? Any? Shall I do it? Bearing in mind that I get a fate point. It's like a misfortune point for you if I do it.
Wait, where was this suddenly a fucking rule? You give us prep before you drop this shit.
I've read too much of Zweihander, so I'm just going to implement random rules like that.
Oh, no, we are not. You're not allowed to recap.
You're implementing that. We're implementing.
No, I'll do the recap.
I think you're implementing that. We're implementing the eating rules. Our fucking link the other day because they sound funny as fuck.
You are not. Anyway, go ahead, Adrian.
So we ended the previous session with basically everyone in the Seer's Guard finding out that we snuck in, and Makra jumping on the Seer from the balcony or canopy or what is the word?
Balcony is correct.
From the balcony. And Chester being discovered and just standing there being like, oh, I wanted to just get my money back from these dudes or something, I think Todd said. Which I don't think anyone bought. But combat started. It was us, the chained up pirates, not roped up, chained up pirates, versus the Seer and the Seer Guard. Chester basically cast Knock for I think 3 turns in a row, just freeing everyone, starting with Darioso.
It's a very inefficient way, like an awful use of spells. It was just
we didn't have any other choice, did we? You started with Darioso.
Died anyway. There were none of them were any use in the battle, if I remember correctly. Just left him there.
No, I think Wave Cleaver got like a crit or 2.
I feel like Chester just throwing dinosaurs at people would have been more effective.
It would have, yeah. We kind of miscalculated because Darioso immediately started grappling the big hunky elf with his sword to get back his sword. Didn't work out. Zerxel made him invisible, so Darioso spent like 10 turns grappling for his sword while being invisible and not getting the sword, which is a horrible use of time and actual economy. The punished Ironblood, who Zerxel also made invisible, basically pummeled her way through the Seer Guard until she got to the Seer, where she was immediately knocked out.
No, I don't think she was knocked out. She was just murdered on the spot.
She got a cone of coal to the face and then immediately got a chain lightning, and she also took a fireball. So
that is pretty much what I said, though.
Yeah.
Other events in no chronological order. Grilda got his shit kicked in. Gwenda summoned 8 goats, who all got their shit kicked in. The Seer Finger of Death, I think, or disintegrated Makra, but he saved for once.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. The clutch disintegrate. Yeah.
The Seer did some chain lighting, and then her mistake, she cone of colded and killed Frank, which sounds good for her. Was bad because she killed someone, and the Seer isn't allowed to kill someone, so her Seer soul thing transferred into Makra's child. Upon which the Seer Guard stopped fighting us and started fighting her. And through the combined power of the Seer Guard, 4 heroic goats, Makra, and for some reason Wave Cleaver, who critted like crazy, the Seer was brought to flee, which she did by using Time Stop, the dirty cheater, and a Wall of Force. But since we came in with Bugbear SEAL Team 7, they stopped her, and she surrendered. And then Chester, for some reason, used, what was it? Dominate Person or something to force the former Seer Guard to go kill the Seer, which, suboptimal when she surrendered. I think he did it before she surrendered, so no blame on Chester for that one.
I did.
Alright, I'm going to move you over to the map. I would like no one to move, though.
Don't move.
Because we are still in initiative order, and we ended last round with
I'm sorry, what the fuck, Mimu? That token, though.
We've had those tokens for the two children for ages.
Not while I've been around.
With Rocket's luck, they were just like he was just not there for every fight.
No, it was on the first time we met Xerxil. They were in the back line being protected. We used those tokens.
Little gremlins.
Little
I
gremlins.
do not remember the little mog.
Yeah. All right. So, at the moment,
Gizmos.
right. So, we begin today with Spook and Hubrick charging towards Uliana with her arms up like this. Gwendef, you are currently seeing her from where you are. What you see at the moment is her hands up, and then there's a reverberation, like a bang above you, and dust begins to filter down, and then a smile crosses the seer's face.
I feel like the DM has had a fucking extra week to prepare, and some boss victory is suddenly afoot.
It's a transformation boss fight.
And above you, at the archway of the door, Gwendef, you see strings of red gore hitting the ground, forming a slight gate. And the seer holds her hands up towards you and then smiles. And a raven lands on her left arm. Arms up to her ear.
Can I just say I love this hall?
Oh, the Astral Conservatory. It was previously. Yeah, it was previously a temple to fall.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it.
Yep, that's awesome. As she smiles, the raven turns to look at you, Gwendef, and you see that it's got a blind left eye. She speaks out loud. Speaks out loud and says, "Yes, Allfather, I accept." And then she puts her hands down her side. Gwendef, your turn.
Well, she said she surrendered, and then, she obviously didn't.
No.
So I would like to... She's already Slayer's Prayed. Let me just check how many Zephyr Strikes I still have.
Naturally.
Because I feel like I'm very low on... I'm all out of goats, which is bad. I have one more Zephyr Strike. So I'm going to Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this, Rocket, but it has now been renamed to my only spell.
Yes, I do recall this.
And then I'm gonna Dragon Slayer her for a 20.
The 20 hits her.
That is 23 plus 7, 30 plus Slayer's Prey, 32.
32, awesome.
And then we're just gonna longbow the bitch for 29 for 15.
Yep. 2 arrows. The first one is devastating. Funks straight into her chest. There's a jet of blood that falls out, kind of just streams out between her ribs. And the next one hits her in the upper shoulder, and she falls back to one knee, and you see that the crow, disturbed, flies off.
That's useful.
Raven, crow, whatever.
And then I would like to gently take a step back because she was talking nonsense and she has disintegrate. Mm-hmm. And then I end my turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, she uses a legendary action to, transform. White wings protrude out of her back. She screams in agony as armor begins to form ethereally, but then you realise from where you're standing that it's actually kind of growing out of her flesh, and blood is running rivulets down her shoulders, her chest, her robes are tearing. For a moment you see her bare nakedness before it's covered with chainmail, plate mail covering her legs, greaves, and then shoulder pads, and then a spear apparates in her left hand, a longsword in her right, and you see a winged helmet appear, and as she stands up, her eyes go purely blind.
Fucking bring him! He's brought him across.
Let the man have his moment, Curtis.
As she turns into a Valkyr. The Seer God.
Is that how you pronounce it? Valkyr, not Valkyrie.
The Valkyr in my game are the Valkyr.
Okay.
Xerxil, your turn.
Sorry, who is who?
Well, this is the seer whom we're trying to kill.
He can't see the seer from where he is.
Okay. So everyone who is if you're in the room is currently not fighting us.
It moved away. Yeah, you can move the NPCs because of course.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked it because I didn't know this. Basically, you only want what's over here.
Over there. Okay, so that's where the spook was down there anyway.
That's where the sexy one-winged angel stuff is happening. Everything here is just dead NPCs whom we have to pay money to revive.
Okay, 1, 2.
What, one-winged angel?
He's not one ring, and she's got two, but okay.
Yeah, but that's the trope name, one-winged angel, is where a boss transforms into another form once they are nearly down.
Got it.
Ah.
Good hit from spook.
Alright, yeah, so Spook goes towards her. And he hits her new Valkyr form. However, the necrotic damage doesn't seem to be as effective as it usually is on flesh.
Okay.
The fuck is this bitch?
Well, she's a Valkyria, you're not paying attention, Tom.
I guess
No,
I
is it? Where is she?
run actually.
Down to the south.
I'm done.
Oh, right, yeah, Fez.
Is there ever any consistency in the literature, whether it says crows or ravens? Liam's mistakes.
It's ravens. I'm being...
I mean, they're basically the same animal.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, so Xerxil, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. The Seer Guard, this Seer Guard drags Mimu back.
Is Mimo still got the bracelet on? The one that's usually
Yep.
absorb power?
No, it broke after the Core Soul entered her.
Cool.
It moves around in front of her after dragging her. Mimu brings her hand up, begins finishing casting a spell, and then aims it down towards Gwendef. Gwendef, you have 24 temporary hit points as a fine psychic shield appears all over your body.
I'm fucked, man. I've got no spells.
Mimu, the ultimate support.
Yeah, Macra.
Fuck you.
Alright, let's make it. Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Where's the Wall Force?
It got dissipated.
Oh, has that gone as well?
Yeah, well, when the SEAL Team 7 shot her with an arrow, she lost concentration.
35, 40. Am I no longer... Oh no, I just couldn't reach the full space, could I?
You are foresight as well.
I'm what, sorry?
You've still got foresight.
Foresight. Oh, is that the one that gives me advantage and everything, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then 1, 2, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, that's me and dashed, and I don't think I can do anything else.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's me done.
Seer Guard. Alright, so this Seer Guard aims, fires an arrow. Straight down the corridor. Yep, the first one, Uliana, the Valkyr, uses her sword and shatters the arrow in the air, but the next one finds purchase underneath her rib. Oh yeah, it's not magical. It doesn't seem to do any damage to her.
No, that's a lot of description for an absolute letdown.
It just kind of like shatters against her flesh. You brick.
Good luck, Curtis.
A bit of an issue because I don't have any magical weapons.
We have the javelin.
Yeah, I guess I could stick her with that.
Yeah, Hubrick charges in with his greatsword, not Dariosa, because Dariosa got his back. Charges back with his, engages in melee and growls towards Grildar. Actually, no, at the end of that round, she will take a legendary action and...
Oh shit, I need Grildars.
What sort of growl? Like a roar? Or more like a guttural?
Yeah, like a raging growl. However, the Valkyr goes to stab Spook, but she misses completely. Stabs the ground, obviously not used to martial weapons. Grildar.
Right, so Grildar can do some disgusting movement, but it's only normal on his first turn, isn't it? So he's got 35 normally. He can use
a bonus action to get an extra 10.
So does that 10 double with dashing? Or
yeah,
no?
It does.
It does as well. So that's 45 doubled. So that's 90. So yeah. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Fucking ass dwarf's got move.
Yep.
70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Jesus Christ. Just capped up with a fucking barbarian. Brilliant. And he can't do anything else because he's just dashed. I should have dodged, but never mind. He's got 40 for 1 HP. He's sound.
That's his turn, I'm assuming?
Yep, I think. Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Okay, the Seer Guard is intelligent enough to see that the previous Seer Guard's arrow failed and takes the dodge action in front of Mimu. Anna climbs down the ladder. 2, 3, 3, 4. Manages to get here before... Let's see what she can cast. Not a lot. Does, however... Just in case... Casts Fly on Chester.
Oh,
Chester.
Chester and herself.
stop being a salty little bitch, Curtis.
It's meant to
Just
be a
late
level
for
high.
that one.
Chester, it's your turn.
Right, I'm gonna fly around like a motherfucker, and happy hour ain't going in the direction of Macro. I can tell you that for free.
As long as you turn into a dinosaur, pal, I don't give a fuck.
Do you want to be a dinosaur?
Growler really wants to be a dinosaur.
Where is he at?
No, dinosaur attacks are non-magical.
Sure, it's a magical dinosaur. That's an issue. Yeah, maybe we don't want to be a dinosaur then.
You could turn into like a My Little Pony. I imagine their attacks are magical.
Yeah, turn him into a unicorn. You've definitely seen one of them before.
What's my movement speed now? 60.
Yes, you can fly up to 60 feet.
Titties. I'll have a little fly.
Does that mean you can dash 120? Oh, I guess it probably does 120. So probably cast magic from there.
What do I do then if I can't dinosaur someone?
You still have Happy Hour up. I believe it's got 7 rounds left.
Yeah, I know.
That's a bonus action. So
He just doesn't want to heal us, bitches.
I do want to heal bitches. I'm just not sure what I can offer to the table. Oh, I know what I'll try. Is only magic working, yeah?
you can't tell. You didn't see.
Oh, fuck yeah. Is she carrying any metal?
Yeah, a metal spear and a metal sword, metal armor, metal helmet, metal greaves, metal shoulder pads.
She is
Okay.
basically metal.
I will hot potato the shit out of her then.
Oh, you're hot potatoing, are you? Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good
then.
damage roll. What are you targeting? It has to be an object.
The spear, I guess.
Spear. Well, shite.
It's gonna be a piss when she just throws
Fuck's sake!
at you.
She rolls 2 natural 1s in a row, and I'm not wasting a legendary resistance on heat metal. Alright, she drops the spear.
Suck a dick, Liam.
It does its 19 damage, though.
Amazing.
Yeah. She goes, "Tah!" and drops the spear.
Oh, fuck's sake, I'll happy hour Macra. He's gonna fucking die like a little bitch if I don't.
She really should have used her blood ritual with the Allfather for taking a non-martial form. She doesn't seem to be really into wielding weapons and hitting.
Right, Darioso. 1, 2.
I'm gonna BRB for a smoke, boys, what we love.
Gets right behind you guys with a dash action. Alright, so Uliana. Now she will take her turn. Okay, so instead of the spears sizzling on the ground, bright red from heat, she then holds her longsword with 2 hands instead of 1. Strikes out. Okay, let me check this out. Yep, she cleaves through Hubrick, and for some reason it's not rolling the slashing damage, so I'll have to do a quick edit. There you go. Yep, okay, so calls through Hubrick, calls him a traitor in a more huskier voice than she did have, and there's flashes of radiant energy every time she strikes. And let's see. Yep, and as Hubrick falls to the ground, having not been able to get her, she grabs him by the lower jaw, and with a yank, separates it, and you hear an audible crack as he dies.
Dead Jim.
Gwendeth.
Well, I just saw a man die, so I'm gonna take a step to the side so I don't see Chester die when I hit him with an arrow. And I still have a 2nd level spell slot. So I am going to Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Really worth the 2nd level spell slot. 20.
Is this against the seer?
Whom else am I gonna shoot?
Yep, 20's a hit.
So that's 21, 22. Where's the Slayer's Prey damage? 23.
Yep.
And we're gonna shoot her again. For 22 for 11.
That's a hit. You see these arrows are quite effective as they hit her, and she's now bloodied.
I'm gonna take another step to the side because I've bloodied the woman, and then I end my turn.
Right. At the end of your turn, she has legendary action to two legendary actions to cast heal on herself.
Ah, this bitch.
Then, in front of Makra and Grildar, there's a loud thump as a giant raven reveals its form.
We're fighting against fucking Oat. Oh, good grief.
Slams down in front. Goes immediately to attack Makra.
That raven has 2 eyes.
It's not the same raven.
Also definitely not a raven, but there you go.
Its beak comes out as it attacks you, hits you. I'm assuming you only half.
Our foresight thing. Does that help me to not? Get
It
hit?
doesn't help you. It gets a 24 with disadvantage.
That's some bullshit.
So you take 11. So I'm going to calculate until you take a total of 30 damage.
Is that after resistance?
Yeah, so 21 piercing, half to 10, plus 19 radiant.
Great foresight. I think the raven has disadvantage on you.
It does, and it still hit.
Oh.
I also have resistance against lethal damage.
So in total you took... So because that would have dropped you, you take half from it all, so you took 15.
Yeah.
Did you also give yourself the 7 from Chester using Happy Hour on you?
No.
Right, so add 7 afterwards.
But was that still lethal damage with the 7?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was exactly lethal damage.
Yeah.
It was exactly.
If it was 0.
Right, so that's the end of Moonin's go.
But not before I fucking twat him back using my reaction.
Alright. Okay.
I'm going to have to bastard sword him. I hope this actually does some damage. I can versatile swing it. I'll swing it with both 2 hands, bring it down on him. 24, 18 damage.
24 is a hit. It seems to hurt him. Feathers and black blood begin to run down its oily, kind of feathery hide. It doesn't make that sound, just so you know. Alright, 2 arrows sinking to the bird. From one of the seagulls, Xerxil. You can see this huge bird in front of you.
Oh, filthy bird.
Well, ignoring the birds, I will imperil the Valkyr. Or attempt to, anyway.
What is that? What kind of save?
It's Constitution.
21?
Is a pass. And then Spook can twat it.
Oh, Peril's actually her ultimate weakness. What the hell?
Yeah.
That is beast.
Alright, and yeah, and then she's hit with Spook's necrotic fingers.
That's me.
Alright. Okay, 2 arrows come hurtling down the corridor. Strike, both of them hit the large raven. Alright. Mimu brings her hand up and grants... she casts... She can't see you, Gwendeth.
I don't want to be seen. There's a big winged woman and a giant raven.
Alright, she ignores her seer guards and runs forward between their legs. And Makra, you gain 35 temporary hit points.
Why was she not giving it me straight away, little git?
As a fine psionic field of energy surrounds you.
I mean, you aren't the best dad,
350.
Curtis. I hate to tell you.
I'm more of a parent than you are for me.
Yeah. you do kind of hang out with the person that killed their mum, so
And you also told that person to kill their mum.
Alright, Macra.
What does Macro do? Does he grip the bird?
is that a euphemism?
It grips a birdie. No, probably not. I've still got advantage on my attacks, don't I? Without recklessly. Because
Yep.
I've got 4 dice. Yeah, so I'll just bring the bastard sword down on it twice, I reckon.
Alright.
Wham! We're at 25, 17.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
60.
Both of them are hits.
Get in.
Oh no, wait, sorry, the second one misses.
Bastard! 17 damage then.
Yep.
I
And
need more shit to do.
it seems like this thing's got like a like its feathers. As you clash your like bastard sword against its feathers, there's sparks as if the feathers are actually made out of some sort of metallic coating.
Mm-hmm. That is
Mhm.
good AC. That don't reckon.
It's Grildar's turn.
And Grildar is gonna do the dwarfy dodge dance.
He's going to dodge so he can get some hit points from his
Triple D. He's gonna get. He's just one hit die at a time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just one hit die at a time.
What con has he got? He has got +4 to con. Oh no, it probably does that automatically, doesn't it? Yes, it does. 8 hit points. Bringing 49.
Alright, cool. He gets some hit points. Anna throws a fireball towards the Raven, missing completely, almost setting fire to her skirts.
Annie, just buffers instead.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I don't have much spells prepared. Alright, Chester.
Sup? What do I do? Sorry, my character sheet's just loading. I'm going to hit it with probably the bird thing.
The bird thing.
Have I seen that that's taking hits, yeah?
Yeah, it's got some arrows in it that slip between its metal feathers.
Right, let's do... I'm going to hit Grodar whether that thing's part raptor then.
Alright, so it's going to turn into...
work against the bird. Get in.
Alright, so you turn into a T-Rex, yes?
Yes.
Alright, let me get the
Oh,
T-Rex
happy
out.
hour macro again.
Oh, thank you very much.
So, you Tyrannosaurus Rex Grildar, did you say?
Yes.
Okay, can you make a dexterity saving throw, Macro?
I feel like I just go between his legs. And
No, you're about to be...
That's
You're about,
all we say about this
oh,
situation.
if you and Dariosa are about to be smushed against the wall.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just going between his legs, so I've got advantage on there.
Okay, so Dariosa manages to duck...
Oh, for fuck! Oh, so shit!
I have enough salt in my cup noodles, Curtis. You don't have to.
You are knocked against this wall, prone. Let me try to move Dariosa out of the way, because this is just...
I imagine there is actually a bridge here, not just a void of death.
Oh, no, yeah, there's grass. It leads straight, like, down some steps.
And I'm going to fly around this corner.
Alright, cool.
Can I say I fall down the steps, then?
Yeah, okay, you fall down the steps. We'll put you down there. You said so.
Yeah, that'd be better.
Alright, Darioso stands, goes, Jesus Christ! Oh, well.
I don't think he would say that. That is
Yeah,
not
alright.
a god in the setting.
Alright. For the love of Neptune, what the hell? And tries to acrobatics his way through the stomping Tyrannosaurus Rex legs.
There we go. Thank you.
Much better.
Handy the pinch.
Manages to just get through, pushes to this side, brings up his sword and goes to attack the Raven.
I'd prefer one that was insulting Odin at the same time.
He doesn't really know about the Nordrak gods.
Yeah, I've got a bone to pick with Odin now. What the fuck?
Odin shriveled sack!
I'll just add Odin to the list of people we want to rebel against, okay?
Fucking cut out his other eye.
We shall remove the king of the gods.
Alright, so I have actually been forgetting my legendary action, so fuck it, I'm going to take one now. She did have one left, so Spook is struck for 16 damage.
Of what kind?
Radiant? I'm assuming that still hurts?
I would imagine so.
She has a magical sword as well, so I'm assuming that still does damage.
Yep.
And then Spook will get an attack of opportunity as she flies up in the air.
He can't.
Okay, so then she flies over Macra, Darioso. Oh, fuck, the T-Rex might actually... No.
How the fuck is Darius 2 levels lower than me still as good of a hit bonus as me?
Fuck that.
That would be the +2 greatsword.
No, I'm taking that off. It's no fucking... Because he's got 2 better than me with the sword.
It doesn't matter, we'll work that out later. But she flies over the T-Rex, and the T-Rex can use its attack of opportunity if he wishes. Even though, you know...
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't got the fucking T-Rex sheet open.
Just shift double-click the token.
Yeah, I've just done that. It should take 6 years to load. Bite, my buddy. Bite. 25.
Alright, so... Yep, that does indeed hit. You notice that the bite does no damage whatsoever, but she is still...
Make me a grapple check, though, because I'm holding on to her.
And she gets automatically grappled when she's bitten.
Oh, is it auto grapple?
Yeah. If it hits, you're grappled.
Oh, it's an escape DC. Get him.
Yeah,
right, he's got
right.
hold of her.
Then she turns and attacks. Stabs into the T-Rex several times for a total of 32 damage.
Nothing.
Alright, so Gwendef, you're up.
Really, really happy she moved here to be such an easy target. I'm gonna move here. I am all out of spells, so I'm just gonna shoot.
Mm-hmm.
This is with a Enveloping Arrow.
Ah. Shit. Do I get a DC? It's acrobatics, isn't it?
I don't know. We have to look it up, I
I'm
think.
pretty sure you need an acrobatics check or you go prone, right?
Yeah, but it's not a high. I think it's like a DC 10. Where...
Yeah, and she got a 27 on a dex saving throw, so...
Can she even fail the Enveloping Arrow?
Yes.
Oh, she can. Enveloping Arrow. It's a DC 10 strength saving throw.
Right, okay, so alright, let me look at her main roll. Her main roll was a 19 anyway, so...
Yeah, I think she's saved. I think we can assume that. But anyway, she takes Slayer's Prey damage.
Mm-hmm.
Then she gets Longbowed again. Enveloping Ammunition.
With another... with more walloping ammo, yeah?
You gave me 20 of them. I still have 16.
She passes again.
Okay. I end my turn.
Ace ammunition, to be fair.
Alright, legendary action at the end of that turn. She casts a spell towards Chester. Chester, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Me?
Yes, I'm afraid
Nay,
so.
nay.
The other Chester.
There should be more.
DC 16.
I
hang
really
on.
should.
We
I
did
just-
have another Chester and you hated him immediately.
Did you say saving throw, yeah?
Justifiably, because he was a fucking Doppler and we didn't realise.
Yes,
but-
it's a dex save. DC 16. Oh, use an advantage.
But
Yes,
he wasn't
indeed.
really like... He was still the most competent reaper
Wow.
we had.
By far.
Alright, so a burst of radiant energy goes off near you like a pillar, and you just manage to dive out of the way, Dark Souls style.
Fat roll.
Nice.
Right. Mooning will make a wing attack against Macron, a bite attack against Darioso.
This is just a general comment. Odin has 2 of those, and only one of them is here right now.
Okay, so Darioso immediately takes a crit and goes down. No, wait, 20, 36, 54, 67.
Yeah, he only has 56.
Why has Odin got such a hard on for...
Do you not remember? Alright, so let me get a little bit of backdrop. When she mentioned that she was personal friends with the first Asgardian wave that came and inhabited the planet,
Yeah.
and that she had been doing the All-Father's work for 800 years.
I don't know. Okay.
Basically, she's a Asgardian Nancy. She rounded up the Netheril and did that duty. And then, Macro, you are hit.
Cock, isn't it?
82. It is lethal, so it's halved for 16. No,
Macro still 10.
wait. You've got temporary, haven't you? Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a total of 36 damage.
Is that after
34.
halved?
Sorry, 34.
34 after being halved.
So 28 after halved.
28 after being halved. Right, okay. 28 minus 35. That's 7. So I've got 7 temp HP left.
Mhm.
I was really banking on Dariosa going down so Curtis could finally pick up that sword and go apeshit.
Yeah, I wouldn't like his sword.
All right, so Xerxil.
Spear off the. Because that's still burning
Again,
down
pretty
there.
much.
But
You're going to try to imperil which one?
Right in front of me.
Oh, okay.
You're not invisible, by the way, Rocket.
Did I say I was?
No, just in case you assume, because you're always invisible, you're not and you're standing right next to her. So I just wanted to make sure you knew.
Okay, imperil fails. Close.
What a slot. Time to demigod her next time, I think.
She's totally getting it from the All-Father, and we all know it.
Oh my god. Okay, Xerxil, is that the end of your turn? I mean, you notice that Spook has actually hit and done damage.
I'm done. I'll just back up a wee bit.
Okay. Right, Mimu moves in to this area here with one of the Seer Guard following her. Looks towards Gwendef and goes, and then brings her hand up, finishes casting a spell, and ethereal wings sprout out the back of your shoulder. You now have a fly speed of 60. That's Gwendef.
Yeah, I get it. I'm just... There's certainly situations where that would have been more useful than standing in a corridor. But I take it.
Yep. Macro.
you literally become Cupid. I don't know why I don't do this more often, but I'm going to move away and proc an attack of opportunity.
From Mooning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Do me some damage then. I've got 29 HP with temp.
All right, so it's
Yeah,
lethal. So you
so it's
take.
a lethal, yeah.
Wait, now let me work it out. So 31 halved, so you take 15.
15. Minus 9. There.
Jesus, those wrappings have come in. You're not
Very handy, yes.
You're not on -9.
Yeah, I tried to do it in my character sheet and forgot it doesn't work from there. I'm then going to go here. I'm going to use my free item interaction to pick up the spear, which I imagine is still hot potatoed.
No, is it still hot potatoed?
It can't be. Can you concentrate on 2 spells at the same time, or is that just Xerxil?
Well, no,
No, it would have stopped, surely, because it's a concentration spell after I cast that thing's part raptor.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, it would have stopped. Thank you.
Who is it that can cast 2 concentration? Is it Xerxil?
It sucks.
It's
It's Xerxil. All right.
What is
I'll
this?
pick up the magical spear that's blessed by Odin anyway.
What was that, Todd?
I need something that means I can cast 2 concentration spells. That'd be amazing.
Maybe it fucking makes you could just double fucking polymorph shit. And just
Double happy hour.
double happy hour, double wrap. No, happy hour isn't concentration.
Happy hour is concentration.
Oh no, it's not.
You wouldn't be able to do double happy hour because it requires a bonus action, and you haven't got 2 of them.
That is true.
No,
But you'd be able to double wrap it.
I'm
I
sure
picked
we
up
will
the
see
spear.
Rocket do something amazing with the double concentration at some point.
Well, he did the whole fight. He did double greater invisibility. That was amazing.
Which
It would
pretty
have been if either of the 2 had been useful.
Eat 2 churros all at the same time.
All right, Magrar, let's see what you got.
Busy NPCs. I pick up the
Yep.
magically enchanted spear from Odin.
Yep.
And I fucking stick his bird with it.
All right, use the stats for a javelin, but it's a D8 damage and it's a +3 weapon.
So, fucking.
Oh, if we get that, we can finally replace Curtis's shitty javelin with a slightly less shitty javelin
Alright,
that's
so you-
still worse than his hammer.
All right, so you got 31 to hit,
Fucking hell.
and you did 13 piercing.
D8, which I roll exactly the same as what I rolled on the D6.
Right,
so
so
it's 10 piercing damage plus any modifier.
yeah, +3, so 13. Yeah.
Beautiful. Fan of this Odin javelin. The spear. Nice.
All right, at the end of your round, she will cast a spell towards Chester. Chester, can you make a dex save?
Oh my god, I've got +3 spear. Get the fuck in.
Oh, I can't use the lad for the party anymore.
No, and she hurls a bolt of sacred energy at you.
How dare she, little bitch.
You fail. You take That was the poorest roll ever. You take 8 radiant, but you need to make a con save.
I do.
I do.
Which would be so annoying.
Come on, Chester.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Okay. Grildar, so the T-Rex. He currently cannot use his bite attack. Unless he lets go of Uliana.
Oh, right. I was going to say, I thought she'd cast, like, dental problems or something.
Cast cavities.
So Grildar can't do anything. Was that? I was reading plus.
Well, no, your T-Rex currently is grappling Uliana. You can let go of Uliana to then, or you can just use your tail attack on the bird.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But first, right, let's go on a journey here. So we're in a temple.
Yep.
It's consecrated land. I think I've said that word right. But it's enchanted holy, yeah?
You assume?
I assume. There's pillars next to me. I slam her into the pillar. She takes some form of magical damage. It is magical bludgeoning damage, as it is consecrated land.
No. You tried. You failed.
You cannot beat the Seer to death with holy floor.
Well, I said holy pillar at least. Wow.
No, I said holy floor, so it sounded sillier.
I do it anyway, just for the visual effect of slamming her against the side of,
Right.
side of this temple, even though it's ineffectual, and then I twat the bird with my tail. So let's twat the bird with my tail.
Oh, well done.
Fuck.
Shame that the second one rolled so poor, but
Yeah. It's 39 damage.
Yeah.
No.
37. All right,
37.
crack. There's a loud crashing sound as the bird looks very hurt.
In theory, this is Armor's crit.
Yeah. All right.
And I grilled oranges turn.
Yep. Nope. Firebolt goes wide.
Why is she the only one left standing?
Anna, yeah, and she's like, "Oh damn, I'm too nervous. Like my hand, they keep shaking." All right, so at the end of that round, Uliana, flailing around trying to get away from the T-Rex, just sees Xerxil just standing there, looking up at her, and fires a bolt of energy towards Xerxil. Xerxil, can you make a dex save?
I'll give it a go.
Shit, Xerxil's about to take damage.
No.
First time.
No.
There's a bolt of radiant energy, and he manages to dive out of the way. Chester.
Just post the Xerxil picture, Rocket.
Liam, can I see?
Yep.
Is this line of sight for me? Just
Yes,
down
it
here?
is, because you can see through that alcove there.
Perfect. I'm going to pop her with a Candle of Osiris, and more specifically, Lightning Bolt.
No! Alright, Candle of Sight. So make sure you put one of the charges down by one.
I shall indeed, sir.
The dinosaur is holding the... No, don't matter.
Do you want to do me a favour then and roll 8d6 damage?
I shall indeed, sir.
As you blow out the candle, lightning crackles in your hand, but it's kind of got like a purplish look to it, like a ghastly underworld looking.
Boom.
Yeah, seems quite good.
Ah, should have remembered this earlier.
Right, Darioso. Ugh.
Alright, sir, I'm not done yet.
Oh, aren't you? Sorry.
No, I'm sorry, I thought you were still rolling something. I'm going to happy hour, me.
Do you,
Maybe after
you don't have happy hour, right?
Because
Yeah, I do.
T-Rex.
Happy hour was concentration.
No, it's not. It's duration 1 minute.
I didn't think it was concentration, because I swear we had this conversation before of our amazing of a spell says.
Fair enough.
Concentration.
That's fair enough. I
It is
did not know that.
concentration.
Sorry, I was going to say, I thought someone mentioned it earlier, and I didn't say anything because I'm a D&D twat. But I was pretty sure it was duration.
Alright,
It's
fair
1
enough.
minute duration, mate.
No, that's fair.
And I am going to also move out of the way of that bitch.
My line of
I'm gonna-
sight.
Gonna cut round this corner here. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread knob.
I was gonna look it up on the Grimoire, and I typed in happy hour, which is obviously not.
Sorry, I'm done now.
Yep.
Brilliant.
He misses both strikes as he goes for the bird. He just can't break through that metallic feathers and the variation in the way they lay upon its flesh.
Darioso just not having a good day overall.
No, I mean, he had to fight with a rock for the first part of the battle.
I mean, yeah, but he was also invisible.
Alright, so she will use her last legendary action at the end of Darioso's go to... Yeah, she's going to cast a spell towards Gwendef. Gwendef, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
That's the first time you've attacked me, and I was hoping you would just completely ignore me while I just shoot her to death. No, I immediately fail. Thank God that's the first time you attacked me.
You take 11 radiant damage from a sacred flame.
That's fine. That's just in the temporary hit points. I still have 13.
Right, it's her turn. She is going to cast a spell. She throws something. What looks like a red bead forms in her hand, and she throws it around the corner until it reaches here. Chester, can you make a dexterity saving throw, please? As a fireball erupts.
Or just Chester.
Yeah, actually, it would go around the corner, wouldn't it? If it reaches... He throws it there.
Is it?
So it does. It does hit Gwendef as well.
I mean, it doesn't have to.
You fail. You pass. So 8d6 fire damage.
Ouch, I'm dead.
Yeah, 30 fire damage. Chester goes down as the fireball slams him against the wall. Gwendef takes 15.
Yeah, that's temporary hit points gone, but I still have 23 HP.
Gwendef, your turn. You notice,
I shoot her with a bow.
You do hear Chester scream as he goes down.
I mean, I imagine...
Bag of the duff coat.
I imagine even when you said Chester Dark Soul dodges to the side, I imagined him screaming while doing it.
Does that mean Grildar loses his dinosauriness?
Yeah. Oh, that is true.
It does indeed.
Technically, she's still grappled, though. It's just being grappled by Grildar's mouth.
I'm shooting 2 Valor arrows. That's an 18.
An 18 is a hit.
What is it? And the Slayer's Pro... Oh, for 17. And one more Walloping Arrow. 30! Oh, that's a shame. For 11.
For 11. Let me roll those saves, see if she actually goes down. Nope. Both times Walloping Arrows do nothing.
I mean, can she even fail? I imagine she has a +9, doesn't she?
She can fail, yes.
With like 1, right? Since Gwyneth actually got attacked, she's gonna use her new wings to fly the fuck away.
Alright, cool. Alright, so Uliana is going to use legendary action to cast a... Oh no, that's useless. So she will use an action to move. She moves over to here and then lands behind Xerxil. Munin.
Doesn't Grilla get an attack of opportunity?
No, because she's up in the air, remember?
Oh, because the T-Rex had her in her mouth and then...
Yeah. Okay,
Does
so...
Grilla have her in his mouth?
No, that would be weird.
Like a neck bite? No?
At this point, he'd just be hanging off her by his teeth.
Yeah.
So at this moment, Darioso drops to 0 as he's pecked, basically. The beak goes straight for his shoulder. Blood kind of rushes out to meet this obsidian beak, and then he's thrown against the wall with a loud crack. The wing cracks you in the stomach. Macro.
Got 13 HP, so if he does more than 26 damage.
Lethal damage, right? Wait, let me...
He does 26, his wing does. Fuck me, this bird is broken.
No, wait, let me calculate this, so...
If Darioso fails his 1 saving throw, Liam deaths him.
11 damage, Macro. That's included the resistance to the piercing and the lethal halved.
He did 44 damage with its wing.
No.
You don't get double reduction, I think. You just get 1. So.
Yeah, you just get...
No.
You just...
So how much damage did I take? 11.
11,
yeah.
And you're on... Yeah,
I'm nearly dead.
That's that turn. This Seer Guard...
Oh no, I twat it back. Have I still got one? Or have I had my turn since last time I hit it?
You have had your turn.
Yeah. No, yeah, I did my reaction on my turn and I moved away, taking the attack of opportunity.
Alright. Xerxil.
I will imperil her and increase the DC by 1.
You never know.
It's relatively high anyway.
She
It's
rolled a
not
natural
really-
1.
Nice.
So yes, Imperil goes for it.
And then Spook can slap her. I'll probably miss now. No, he's good.
Yeah, it does. I'm assuming it does full damage now as well.
It should do. Did she have resistance or immunity?
She had resistance.
Then yeah, it does full damage.
And Spook gets the kill, right?
No. Not at all. Alright.
Done.
Okie
So the
dokie.
match is
Is she
still on.
bloody?
Alright, so Mimu runs 1, 2, 3, 6. Makes a dash action towards
Is she
Chris.
blooded, yeah?
She looks very blooded, yes.
Cool.
Macross, your turn.
Fuck me, Macro's nearly dead. We should really invest in some health potions.
I think we have some in Grildar's bag. We just haven't used them because he's not here.
I know we used one the other week.
Alright, Macross, your turn. What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm lost bag. I'll look at it. I'm just going to stab it twice with my new +3 spear. Using both hands to drive it into the... wow.
Yeah, that didn't work, did it?
Using both hands to drive it into the... Why am I working? I dragged it from the fucking compendium.
Yeah, you just have to fill it out.
Bastard. I don't know, I'll just use fucking... Yeah, right. So that's... I've still got the advantage, I imagine.
Yep,
so
it lasts for 8 hours.
21.
Yep, it's a hit.
Let's just keep the 5 damage. No, I'll roll the d8 now. Definitely gonna be last. No. Yep.
Wow.
So 4
is
plus
the
5,
case.
so that's 9.
Yep.
Right, next hit.
Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, don't I get a +3 to damage as well?
I've done it. So plus 5 from your strength. Oh, and your rage.
Yeah, +1 for my rage, +2 from... Oh no, +3 from my rage, because I rolled 1 on the d4 and then I get 2 anyway, don't I?
I need the next hit, sir.
Oh shit, yeah, I didn't do it again,
You
sorry.
chunky.
And then go again. 22.
That's a hit.
Say this is gonna be an awful roll. Damage roll again. Go on. Yes! Max damage. That's 8 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3.
How do you kill Moonin?
Get him. The first one's like a glancing blow and nick its wing. So it like tries to cover up with its wing and I just peel it through its wing. So it's like its wings impaled into itself. And it just falls over.
Yeah, as it falls to the ground, you're driving the spear deep. This black blood is shooting up the shaft of this spear, sizzling against it. And as you rip it free, the spear end begins to shake and vibrate, and it blows up in radiant energy in your hand. And then so does the actual bird burst into radiant energy as these black feathers dissipate into this yellowish light and then kind of just turn into motes as they fade away. The spear is no longer in your hand.
Wow.
You are so lucky you didn't finish the blow with your bastard sword.
Such a bastard. As if I wanted to make a fucking cloak out of its feathers, and I thought I had a +3 spear, and it's all just disappeared in the fucking
Grildar.
glorious moment. For fuck's sake! What a bastard! Proper just built me up there. Fucking shoot me now.
You're on 2 health. Don't tempt me.
Oh, I've got to just fuck it. I've fucked Grildar's turn. I'm fucking too busy deleting my +3 fucking spear off my couch.
What the hell?
Fucking, there's been a lot of salt here. Fucking, a lot of sodium being thrown about. Right, what the fuck does Grilla do? What's his best damaging attack? Is it shock?
Or start.
Yeah. Shocking Grasp might be useful, so Zerxil can get away. Yeah, let's do that. I can Shocking Grasp from range as well, can't I? Because he's got flexible range, that
Yes.
one. Yeah, so I'll Shocking Grasp from here, so I'll just whip out a Tendril of Lightning. 26 to hit.
Oh, that's a good hit.
Mm.
And she needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
She's stunned. She can't take reactions anyway, can she? Oh no, it's actual stunned. Fucking hell. Stunning be ace.
I don't think it stuns.
On damage, I can choose to make a creature save the stun until the end of my turn.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, fair enough. Well, the stun fails, but the lightning goes through.
So, I feel like Grilled Rhinewood might be slightly overpowered.
Chester, can you make a death save?
Yeah, I'm going to save it. Roll it to you as well, sir.
Okay, have you got any inspiration points?
3.
Do you want to use them?
Yeah, what happens if I use 3?
You get 1 hit point and have your turn.
Yeah, fuck it.
Alright, so
Okay.
on the cusp of unconsciousness, no, this isn't when Chester dies, and you just get back up.
Suck my dick, Death. Alright.
I hope we never meet that god of death. He'd be like, what the fuck is that?
Well, Elijah did.
Yeah, Elijah met the god of death.
Alright, so give yourself 1 hit point.
And it's back. And I can remove this red X.
Yep.
And I'm going to move. Yeah. Oh, come on. Actually, yeah, was that square? And I'm going to fire some signed headshot shuriken her way.
No, Chester. How many charges? Oh, you should have declared the charges before you said.
Oh, sorry, mate. I didn't know that was the way it was set up, to be fair, because it was new. In which case, I'm going to use 5 charges.
I can't believe this happens. Chester.
Do I just roll it again?
No, Chester, how do you kill her?
Oh my gosh.
Minimum damage would have killed her even with 5 charges, so...
Chester, groggy from his revere, gets out frantically 5 signed headshots of him in various states of undress, looking promiscuous. Signs them rapidly as he throws them across and digs them into various appendages of the seer. So that's what I call quick press.
And she kind of stands there, drops the longsword, which bursts into radiant energy, and her form, a form of Valkyrie form, fades away, revealing her usual robed form. But she's kind of bare-chested this time, with that ragged leather kilt around her waist. She falls down, blood pouring from her lips. Her eyes go milky white, and as she coughs, blood spatters from her chin. She says, "Without me, my son will kill you all," and just slaps her head against the wall. And as she does, just blood smears down the side of the stone of the wall until her head cracks against the marble of the floor. And yes, there is now just like fading force Chester signed headshots fading into her body.
Oh, I just realised I sent all those signed headshots to the GM. Oh well.
After seeing this, I just feel like this is appropriate.
Alright, so that is...
There you go. It is a legit spell. Everyone can see it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is combat over.
Cool. We get a level up.
You just got
Yes.
one, you cheeky bastard.
No, we just killed a Valkyrie.
That's not how it works.
That's how
That's
it works.
exactly how it always has worked. Kill a Valkyrie,
Also
get a
killed
level up.
Moonin.
I will give you here, she wasn't a real Valkyrie. So.
Don't know about that.
You kind of say she transformed into a Valkyrie. So
That sounds like the semantics of a sad, broken DM.
Alright, so the stage is yours.
Macro's looking fuming, points to the sky. Right, Odin, you bastard, I killed your champion. Something cool would be nice. Fucking bastard.
Marco, can we not pick fights with more people while half of everyone is dead?
Bastard. Sword.
It's time for another happy.
Alright, Mimu comes running up to you, Macro, wraps her arms around you. Papa!
Well, Lynn. How are we?
You're okay.
Throw her into the air.
I thought she said she'd killed you. You know? And she just...
Why would you ever believe anyone that ever said that to you?
And then Fixer comes running up and just stares at you with this furrowed brow and then punches you in the thigh.
Can you stop?
Don't you ever go again.
I didn't fucking mean to.
Takes away his last 2 HP.
Yeah, she probably could drop me in mouth. She's got more than one strength modifier. She could drop me.
Guys, sorry, how many do I roll if I roll out of combat happy hour?
You've got another 5 left, so 10d6.
Oh no, it'll be more than that because this is a fresh one.
Oh yeah, so 20d6.
Cool, thanks mate.
And you can assign them. Okay, so we've got some
Buzzing.
stuff to do here. As you guys walk back into the main hall, you can see Anna is leaning next to Vivian with her hand to her neck and says, this one's still alive.
Yeah, use my rope, Anna. And since this is not a firebolt, I'm very confident you can do this. Just tie her up.
Okay, and then she does. She ties her up, and then she looks back and she sees she's got cuts, scrapes. She's got an arrow that is just kind of like fallen out because of the magical healing she's got. So, and that wound is still kind of pumping a little bit of blood running down her robes. And you see Wave Cleaver is knocked out unconscious against the statue of 4.
Yeah, Gwyneth is just sorting the corpses into obviously dead and still alive.
Okay. There you go.
Anna, do you feel like this one's on me? I don't feel like this one is on me.
No, we can share the responsibility on this one.
That is a load of one of my shoulders, yes. Who is the highest ranking Seer Guard still alive?
Chester, instead of giving 30 to me, I recommend you give me 27 and then give Wave Cleaver, Viv, and Arioso one.
Yeah, let's do it that way.
Liam,
Yeah,
can I ask you a really random question?
you may. That is what I'm here for.
What's the skill required
Yeah.
to make a shrunken head?
Oh my god, you can throw it at the God King!
Alchemy tools.
Alchemy tool.
Yes, it's a extended kind of intelligence check. However, if you're going to spend some downtime doing it, Rocket, I'll let you do it.
Yeah.
It makes sense for your backstory, because that's kind of what your tribe did.
I'll
also,
spend as much time as required. I'll like to remove the seer's head.
Alright, so you begin soaring away at the seer's head, holding the top of her head. You get her head.
Nasty old bastard.
It is kind of like trying to hold a bar of soap, because the blood's everywhere, you know, it's like slipping around, and eventually kind of Spook comes over, helps you a little bit.
Yeah, I'll get him to like necrotically burn the blood off.
Yeah,
of
he
it.
like begins. He goes for that whole scene from Ghosts, but it's a head and not pottery. He's just smoothly kind of massaging her head until her hair falls out. It becomes wiry and black and grey. And he's moving this...
Hair's like the main part of a shrunken head.
Yeah, but like, you know,
tail it off.
You're not letting me finish. It's all wiry, grey and pube-like. As he then finishes, and her face goes all gaunt with necrotic energy. Parts of her teeth begin to go yellow and black. Her eyes sink real deep into the back of the skull, and he just looks as he passes it towards you.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Spook is literally just a shrunken head machine. Surely just like stick him in there.
Yeah, stick his hands inside and then just let it dry everything out.
Yeah, just
Gross.
We've lost many a friend.
All right, so it's
Barry, Frank,
as
this one, the dickhead, and the guy I didn't know.
You just called Grilda's father a dickhead. No, ancestor. No, wait.
Oh no, it was the Kyrie was the whatever's Kaiser was the dickhead. I can't remember what I called the Punish Iron, and I think I just said that one.
Okay, that's better.
Alright, so Wave Cleaver wakes up, immediately turns, and as Vivian wakes up, he grabs hold of her horns and pins her to the ground, puts a knee in her back.
She's also tied up.
Yeah, she's tied up, but you see as her eyes open, she begins to kind of like mutter, like, I thought I was doing the right thing. She said she was going to help. Darioso stands up, uses the great sword, the seed bane, and stands up, puts the sword on his shoulder. Oh, you fucking idiot. Vivian. Ugh. Just disappointed. And he limps off towards the wall and slumps against it away from her.
I'll push Wave Cleaver off and then just give her a bit of like a poke on my toe. Betrays again. I don't give a fuck if Darius is your mate. I'm taking your head off myself. And then I start untying her.
We need to negotiate now, Vivian, because we are in a weird position that you wanted to have a deal with the Seer to help your city against the God King. And we now have the new Seer under Makra's wings because it's his child.
Mimu pokes her head around and goes, hi! And then pokes her head back around.
So we can do the same deal, just with a less insane person as the Seer.
Wow.
And
as the seer, maybe, yeah, fair enough.
And new management.
She goes quiet. She looks at Chester. There's a look in her eyes, Chester, that's kind of like pleading.
I've still got 2 signed headshots right here that I can throw into you quicker than you can say. Hot press.
She has a sudden look of despair, feeling like you can see that she thought that you might stick up for her. I was given one mission, and that was to bring Mimu to the Seer and negotiate terms of our victory. I only did what Amelia commanded me.
Right, so is Amelia on our shit list now? Or did she not know the Seer was evil?
Will Amelia do the same deal she wanted to do with the old Seer with the new furry Seer?
Vivian looks towards Mimu and says, she's too young, it's not like she could do anything.
But you wanted to ally with the Seer, and we just killed the Seer. No problem. So aren't we equally good to ally with?
She shrugs. Look, you've done the damage. That's it. My mission here is over. You can kill me, you can let me go, but I won't be coming with you.
Surely your mission to protect the Seer still stands for Emiliana. That hasn't changed, has it? It's just there's a new Seer.
I don't think Mimu's going to be able to do what needs to be done.
Right then, I'll grab her by her shoulders. I'll pick her up. I'll untrain her. Get yourself back to Emiliana. I'll go up to Dario, so I imagine he's looking pretty rough still.
Vivian, you can tell Amelia we're up for negotiations.
It's been a pleasure, Dario, so...
I don't want to leave you.
I think you're going to have to, mate, because Grumpy Guts over there needs looking after her. And I think your sword's the best thing to kill her off. Even though it does only do an additional 2d6 damage, which I don't think would be enough to kill off. But still, yeah, you're the one to see her off if she dies.
Yep. Alright, so can you make an investigation check, Zexel?
Sure. Spook will assist me. Not that it helps much.
You find a small pouch hidden in a pocket, and that's it.
Okay. What's in it?
The pouch has an overly large electrum and platinum coin with 2 heads. One head seems to be an elf, and the other head seems to be of a tiefling.
Okay. Magical at all, do I think?
You're not sure. I will need to quickly write some notes on this.
Right, boys. We have now got a base of operations, and I feel like rapid expansion is suddenly upon us.
We have to secure it first. There's still the problem of the Tsar probably wanting in on the looting now that...
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll get a trade agreement up with him. We'll man it. We'll get the city prospering again.
I'm thinking because we lost the possibility of allying with the Seer, right? Mm-hmm. We could ally with the Tsar against the God King.
Yep.
And make it tasty because, you know, I don't know, that's Chester's job. You convince him, Chester.
I could. What do you want me to say?
We want a trade agreement, basically. We're gonna be taking over the city nearabouts, but with him kind of like in charge, if that makes sense.
Excellent.
We'll be the two powers in the city. We've got a temple to run. But first things first, I'm pretty sure this cunt's dad just tried to kill us, and I'll take a leak up the Thor. No, I'll take a leak up
He
Thor.
pisses at him. Gwendolyn, like, slightly shoves him so he doesn't aim at any of the corpses around the statue.
I'll piss up the statue.
Who is the highest ranking Seer guard left standing? I need to talk to someone who knows this place.
All right, so one of the elves steps forward. She just kind of stares at you.
Okay, so
I guess I would be one of the elders.
that's perfect. So here's what we need. You need to go to town and get us as many priests that can revive people as possible, and then we'll get your angry head elf back up. Because I guess we'll need him to protect Mimu. And all of our dead friends behind me.
Oh, that one definitely doesn't need reviving. She'll
Okay, so-
definitely just pick herself back up in a couple of days.
No,
Well,
I think
actually, she'll never come back now.
yeah, we killed the Seer. I don't think
Yeah,
that's
she's
in
dead
it.
now.
Right. Okay, so you're all talking very quickly. I would like you to just slow down slightly so that I can understand everything that you are requesting of me. And Mimu, and she takes 120. Do I take requests and orders from these people? Mimu goes, yep. Of course. She stands. My name is Elkia.
Okay, Elkia, we just want a whole bunch of priests that can cast revival magics.
The
Or
Just
revival
one,
scrolls.
and we'll get discounts, I guess.
What?
The
I don't
ports-
think.
The port is littered with lizard folk. They're brutes, shamans. The best resurrection magic you will get here is reincarnation or something thereof.
I don't think Frank would particularly mind reincarnation,
She nods.
but I feel like it's out for the other ones. So if you can buy scrolls, I imagine the temple has funds, right?
I will do my best.
What else can they come back as reincarnated?
Everything, like a dwarf, a bugbear, goblins.
Can we get picked? Do we get picked?
No, we don't get to pick.
Ah.
That's why it's bad.
Anna holds up her hand. I could indeed take the corpses to Longinia.
Oh,
You know what? Yeah, we probably need a trip, Longinia. Let's set up a. Let's do that first, then we can set a base up here. Because I feel like this is a good place to.
I wouldn't be able to take you all. I can only take up to 8 people.
I'll take the corpses, and then someone can go with you, and then the rest of us can build a base here.
Don't we want to just leave the Do you want to appear in Longinia with 4 corpses? Don't we just want to leave them here and get the priest here?
I know it's been a dozen years or so, but I'm pretty sure they're still going to remember me. I was an avid scholar in the arcane chambers. They'll definitely recognise me, and I can explain myself. These here are allies that require resistance. Never mind, they are corpses. I'm here to, go see the clerics of Pelor.
You're slowly turning into the female version of Takai Waititi playing the rock guy in Thor Ragnarok.
I don't understand.
What's his
How
name
is it
called?
happening?
Oh, that's amazing, Curtis, thank you.
Piss off, Ghost!
Okay, Anna, that's perfect. Set that up. But don't do it now, because I don't want to go to Longinia and then come back and be surrounded by angry bugbears from the Tsar, who's double-crossing us. I want to make the Tsar business clear before we leave.
The Tsar?
Can't we just send her and...
The Merchant King dude.
Oh, the Shah. Oh, yes, of course.
Same thing.
Well, did you say he requires this? And he points towards the telescope above you where you see a bright green gem.
Yeah, we'll take that. We'll go with Chester in disguise, and we'll convince him that we are his new perfect allies who will take over this place.
Shall me and Zerxel go with Anna then? That's the right amount of people, isn't it, Anna? Yeah, that's 8. Well, we'll go to Longinia, get these revived. You recruit some new crew members, because that's what you're good at. Chester can broker a deal with the Seer, because that's what he's good with.
Anna puts her hand up. I've got another flaw with your plan.
Yeah, go on.
I don't know the teleportation circle to this place.
Can't you make one?
No.
Is there one in existence already in this city?
She shrugs. I've never been here.
We'll go ask the Shah then. He'll probably know. Let's just all go visit the Shah, tell him what we've done. Let's secure this place.
Okay.
We'll go introduce the Shah to his new Seer.
Alright, so, 1, let me catch you up. You've sent Elkia to go try to find the resurrection scrolls or anything thereof and some help. Xerxil, you found the coin, and also mummified a head.
Mm-hmm.
Chester's gone for a walk around the temple, as I saw, exploring, finding the rooms, the jail cells, and stores. So you're all heading towards the Shah.
I feel like we need to short rest or something before we go for the Char. And aren't his bugbears and still like there? Oh no, she killed the bugbears, right?
Yeah, Moonin killed the bugbears above you.
Okay, that's
With
Is
the
it not
only
some-
spell slot of destructive wave he had.
Is there not some resurrection magic that works more effective if they're freshly dead?
Yeah, but I don't think we'll have to do with the expensive magic because we don't have gentle repose because Frank's dead.
Ah, right, okay. Oh, does it need to like be immediately, like an hour's too long?
Yeah, well, revivify is like after a minute,
Right. It's too
and then
long.
the next one is already 8 hours, I think.
Right, okay. Yeah, we'll have a breather then. I'm going to explore the temple whilst
Alright.
have it.
So does anyone want to do anything during the short rest?
Just explore the temple.
Okay. Easy, like I said, it's got stores, food, cells, dorms.
I break in some of the fancy religious red wine that they've got.
They have mead.
Oh, yeah, he's not particularly fussy.
Okay.
I'm more fussy than Makarov. I can't imagine Makarov's particularly fussy.
Xerxil?
Probably, if we're waiting, desecrating the seer in some way.
What? We've not already done that enough.
Get your necrotic hands inside her, Spook.
This is the mother of the God King, right? So, fuck this bitch.
Alright, fair enough. Okay, so as you're doing that, you do... By the way, since the last chat with your spirit, you do have a consultation kind of like mind palace, if that makes sense, Xerxil?
Okay, cool.
So, you were meant to figure out when you spoke to the snake that now you have like a sort of platform that you can go to if you close your eyes and will it to talk to the toad and the snake. However,
Fuck me as a mind palace with a
Yes.
wise toad.
yes, what you do notice is though when you're there that the dragon spirit is kind of just this luminous light, not fully formed and cannot speak.
Okay.
Oh, no,
So you-
sorry, it's the wise dragon, powerful toad.
Can I speak to Anna?
Yes, Anna's busy like preparing the bodies and wrapping them up, and she goes, "Hi there,
lady."
Xerxil. Pleasure."
Yeah. You know the teleportations, yeah?
I know some, yes, of course.
Do you know to Mokhul?
I do, yes. I know a teleportation circle to Mokhul. I don't know if you remember, but that's how we got back to the city.
No, Zux will forget many things.
No, that's fine. I mean, it's to be expected. We've been through a lot.
Can I ask you to teleport something for me?
What would you like teleporting?
This.
I'll just point to the corpse of the seer.
Oh, the Gwendolyn School of Intimidation.
Or what do you want me to do with it? Teleport it to Mokhul?
Yeah, close to the palace as you can.
No! Why we let the dragon do the He's just gonna fucking nuke us! Oh.
Zerxil,
Yeah,
if you do that, I'm all in for it. It's exactly the strategy I would have chosen. I'm just worried because the seer was sort of the only thing holding the God King back against a war against certain people. This is suboptimal.
we're already at war.
Not that actively though.
Alright, so she
You're
takes
exploring. I'm convinced.
she takes a short rest, uses her arcane to get her spell slot back, because she did actually not have a fifth spell slot to cast it. Says, I can do that, of course.
Thank you, Anna.
We will have to wait tomorrow to go to Longinia or anywhere that might have a temple.
Why'd you need temple?
To resurrect these, and she points towards the dead allies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they can wait.
Okay. While everyone is doing, like, Macro's exploring, I don't know what everyone else is doing, but she begins drawing runes around the corpse. And then, in blood that she's just found kind of around.
I imagine it is a lot, yeah.
And then she goes, anything else you'd like to send?
No,
You should probably write a letter explaining because it doesn't have a head. So
I mean,
No, it's okay. I wrote a message on the body.
I mean, I see this. Zaxil, I didn't know that you were this kind to your enemies. I mean, you're always mentioning how you like the God King, but now you are giving him back his mother's body to bury. That's honourable.
what is the message on the body, Zerxel?
the seer's just stripped down. She's just got carved into the flesh. You reap the seeds you sow.
And as you guys are saying and talking, there's a flash, and Anna goes, "Oh, it's done."
We really need to, one, choose our companions more closely. And two, also choose our fucking hirelings more closely so they don't follow instructions from the fucking mad little lizard man.
Gwyneth is just sitting there thinking, this is pretty much what I did, so I can't complain.
But we all fell out with you.
Yeah, but she feels like it's not her place to say anything about it.
I'm going to take a rest now. I'm pretty much spent.
Gwyneth
Okay,
just
thanks,
sits there,
Anna.
sits there staring at the teleportation circle, thinking, what's gonna happen?
We're just gonna get nuked. It's gonna be the vampires all over again. Nothing we can do about it. Love's a dad.
Okay, so halfway through, like as your short rest is finishing, you can all get the short rest. A bugbear appears at the door, and he looks around, looks up above all the blood pouring down. Shit.
What?
Yeah, his eyes narrow. The captain's not going to be happy with this.
Like what?
Well, our best men are dead.
So is the seer.
What? The entire bug team?
Yeah, they got exploded by the Raven.
Ah, yeah, that was a problem. We got the Raven back though, to be fair. Eesh, yeah. Oof.
You can tell the Char that we got his gem though, and we are ready to negotiate again.
Yeah, we're gonna come back and we're gonna have a convo with him in a minute. Condolences about your fellow men.
You know, the captain was one of them.
Yeah. Does that mean you're the new captain?
He shrugs, scratches the top of his head. I don't think that's how it works. The Shah wanted me to check up on things. What do I report back?
We got his gem, the seer is dead, we have losses.
Yeah.
And we want to meet in his palace in like 2 hours.
I'll see you there. And he just immediately kind of backs off sheepishly, like looking around at the destruction and the blood everywhere, and then runs.
Chester, get dressed in your weirdest finery. You need to pretend to be a crazy Char again.
Already on it.
Just there drawing the wrinkles and
Oh, fuck's sake. Alright,
the putty to his nose.
alright,
That's
so
the disguise an old Shah.
does anyone need to do anything before we see the Shah? Like, anything desperate?
If we raid the weapons chamber,
Yeah, they had, like, arrows, and that was basically arrows, bows, short swords.
okay, yeah. Well, I restock on arrows. There we go.
Alright,
We're not gonna. It's not gonna turn into a fight with the Shah, is it? It's just gonna be.
Well, I vote we take a long rest anyway, just in case.
We said in 2 hours though.
Yeah, we need a conversation with him. I'm just thinking whether should we get some health potions on the route. Yeah, we'll do that anyway. We'll go to that weird little.
the kobold?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
might have more resurrection scrolls as well.
Yeah, alright, so you head to the burrows, and remember, you left him at the palace after meeting with the Shah. He was left in the antechamber, and he was just sent home. So as you approach his shack, and Xerxil, you did notice last time you were here that he had shrunken heads all over the place inside. I forgot. Yeah, I should have mentioned that. I totally forgot. And as you approach, there's this hooded kobold sitting on his porch smoking a pipe. Oh, I see you coming back!
Yeah, we need. We've removed the seer. Long live the seer.
Well, you know what? You went and ditched me.
And we said what we were going to do.
Yeah, but you should have come out and told me. Left me in the waiting room for 4 hours.
We killed the age-old ruler of that thing over there, and you were like, "Oh, you ditched me." I feel like we did, a big thing.
What ancient ruler? Who are you talking about? You kept talking about the
seer.
seer. Who the fuck was the seer?
The
Long
queen
live
of this
the
place. What
Oh,
was
the
the other
queen.
name?
You killed
Yeah.
the queen?
Yeah, we killed the
Queen.
queen.
Long live the queen.
Probably won't change much.
Yeah, I've got both bugbear children on my shoulders. One on
Can
each
we
shoulder.
tell people now that we control the new queen that lizards are good and they shouldn't be, discriminated?
They're not discriminating. They rule the place.
Yeah, the lizard folk.
Kobolds aren't bad.
I know that.
No,
I'm a kobold.
can we help you in any way?
I think it's less anything kobolds are bad, more that they're a delicacy.
I was like, wait, let me get this straight. You all came to me, and then you've asked, can you help me? You do stuff for Rothide for nothing?
Well, you helped us earlier.
Yeah. And look,
We
you
paid for that,
backfired.
though. Yeah, we did pay him for that. Alpers again then. Healing potions. You
No.
don't collect them by chance, do you?
I said no.
Resurrection scrolls, more.
No.
Anyone in the
Transform me
city?
into a regal Shah.
No.
Yeah. Let's just go ask the Shari. I'll sell some health potions. Let's just not get a
What if
fight.
I ask really, really nicely?
He does, however, spy Xerxil's shrunken head. And he's staring at you quite intently.
Oh, sorry?
Spy Xerxil's shrunken head.
Stroking his head?
Shrunken head. Ah, that one. You.
Yeah,
What's that?
his head. You know.
I know his
like
head.
yours.
What does it do?
You know, nothing yet, but I'm gonna beat the God King to death with it.
He smiles. Shrunken head. My speciality. I do it for local lizard. Like you.
Okay. What can you do?
And there's a big smile in his kobold, sallow teeth. I enchant shrunken heads. Witch doctors.
Okay, you do this one.
Have you got the money? You got funds?
Got some shinies, yeah.
Got shinies.
He can come in. You all stay outside. And he invites Xerxil in.
Saxel, get him to join us.
Alright, so Xerxil inside. You failed. You weren't here last time, so you failed to see what was in here. So really cramped, shelved quarters with shrunken heads and glass jars with different organs, pickled bones, tongues, all kinds of crazy kind of assortments of reagents all around on rickety shelves. Like at any point they could all just tumble down and smash through the floor. And he runs on all fours and leaps up onto his counter where there's a small cushion. And he goes, "Shrunken heads, I can enchant them."
Okay, what enchantments?
I can do that, but answer me question.
Okay.
What do you like? Destruction? Healing?
Death.
Death. Good answer. Good answer. I can do death. Protection? Protection or causing death?
Causing.
Causing. Aha! Oh, a lizard after my own heart. Okay, give me a second.
But most likely, yeah, if the heart meat's delicious.
Go away! He shouts at the door.
Just hanging out outside
Yeah.
waiting for fucking 6 hours. Hurry the fuck up, we'll go see the Shah!
So inside Xerxil, he's gathering reagents and chemicals, and then a big jar, like a big ass jar that's nearly the size of his torso, that he lifts. But he's pushing it down the stairs. Put head in here.
Dunk it in.
Yeah, and then he starts filling it with the reagents, and then uses this paper that he lifts in a reel on the side. He yanks it and then cuts it with his claws all the way down, puts it over the top of the jar, and then uses a bit of twine to seal it, and then he gives it a little kick. Yeah, should do. 24 hours.
Okay.
That'll be
Come back.
about 300 shinies, maybe. Bring me good shinies.
Okay.
Xerxil's not great on shinies. Let's just.
You us friends.
About
Xerxil keeps Xerxil keeps pocketing shinies. Oh no, sorry, it was Chess that was pocketing the shinies as well, as realising.
Jess has got pure
about this
shinies.
one.
And he presents a ruby worth about 500 gold pieces.
A ruby. Ooh. He goes.
Yeah, I'm just making it up. I've got a bag of 1,500 gold pieces worth of gemstones, so I'm just gonna
Okay, so he's like, yeah,
make an
ruby.
assumption.
Ruby, dude. I like
He
rubies.
doesn't know. He doesn't know his shinies. That seems about right to him.
Yep, he takes the ruby, inspects it, and then throws it in the back of his mouth and swallows it. Done!
Okay. The one with red feet wants to know if you want to join.
Red feet?
Yeah, the lady with red feet.
Ah. No. No join. I'm good here.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. Come collect your head. And he just puts it on one of the rickety shelves.
I'll head out.
Surely you could just take it with you. He's already put the reagents in.
Is he joining the crew?
No, he not join. He don't like.
Did you really push for it?
No, you just said get him to join. He didn't want to. You didn't say
Like-
push him. Not much push.
No,
do
don't push him.
Yeah, I think you're forgetting you're talking to Zerxel, not Chester.
Okay, let's go to the charts. Chester, are you good to go?
Yes. Like got like his Prince Ali outfit on.
Yeah, like, I remember... Yeah, it was the Prince Ali scene, wasn't it? Alright, so you are heading over to the Sunken Sails Palace. Heading past Fernfall, you see that it's quite a busy day. Nobody's the wiser about the Astral Conservatory and the battle there. And the lizard folk are just going about their usual business. You see the odd goblin trying to hawk his wares. And you pass by the hills, known as the Dead Hills here, with their skeletal trees sinking into its muddy hillsides. And off to your north, you see the great ancient aqueducts protruding out of the flooded zone here. You're heading around the cliff face and up towards the walls, and you see that the areas are now fully guarded by like what looks like a bunch of goblin mercenaries. As you approach, a goblin dressed in black chainmail with spiky pauldrons, and he's got a helm that fashions his long grey hair into a Mohican. And as you approach, he goes, "Can I help you?"
We're here to speak to the shore.
Are you the one they call Mackerel?
Correct.
You're the one they call Gwende.
That is also correct.
And what is your name again?
Is he pointing at me? I was like,
Yeah, you.
I am Composteliagos.
Well, of course, yeah. Why don't you come on in? And he like parts his horde of goblins, revealing a cherry tree orchard growing quite lushly before the castle. And as you approach it, up the same stairs, he ushers you into the waiting room. And that same...
Are we left alone in the waiting room?
Yeah, for about 10 minutes.
Right, the fuck am I saying to this guy? Because I've forgotten.
Okay,
Right, concentrate.
Alright.
we have the gem he wanted.
Yep.
We want to take over the Astral Conservatory.
Yep.
We don't mind if he completely runs the city now. That's who the fuck cares.
Yep.
But we would like assistance in our rebellion with the God King.
Right. Got
We
it.
want manpower, be able to pick people from the city, incorporate them into the Seer God, yada yada yada.
On it. Alright, cool. I'll wait till he gets here, then I'll lay it on thick.
We just want partnership. Just propose partnership.
City's his, gem's his, rebellion's ours. Got it.
Random thought, how long has it been in game so far? Like, how much time has passed? Because I imagine we've been on the ship and everything. We've spent quite a bit of time traveling.
Yeah, it's been, just so you know, since you've left Mokhul, it's been 5 weeks.
5? That was it?
So we elected
Well,
all of the
like,
campaign in a month and a half.
Did you say 5 hours?
5 weeks.
I was going to say, Jesus.
Since the leaving of Mokhul, it's been about 5 weeks, yes.
How long
In a
has it been
month?
since the start of the campaign then? We were only at Mokhul for like a week, weren't we?
Yeah, so, Ascension Day was roughly,
20 minutes.
a month and a half ago. You began the campaign about 2 months ago.
Fucking hell. We gained, what, 8 levels and...
That's the way D&D goes. It's just, if it's a short story, it's a short story.
Sailing for months for some reason in my head. I thought like a couple of years had gone past by now.
No.
In 2 months, we have crushed a rebellion.
Yeah, we are
started a
fucking-
rebellion.
We are smashing there. We are so time efficient. Just bow, 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 bow. Right, yeah, partnership. Let's go. Let's do this.
Alright, so as you
We
head
go
in...
for we can have a break before we see the seer. I need a wee and a drink.
Seer. Okay, so...
We've got the new seer.
I
Sure.
will tell you when to go on a break. But yeah, you can go on a break.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, I didn't say we can. I asked, can we go on a break?
So bossy, Kurt. So bossy. Anyway,
I asked a question.
I'd like a break with an extra side of salt, please.
we'll be back in 5.
He was kicking off.
Right, we are back after our couple minutes off. Just as the guys, the group, were about to enter the Shah's palace, back to his round table covered in maps. Just for Rocket's sake, because he has not yet met the Shah is a Loxodon, a wide-tusked elephant man. Yeah, I know you knew, but just thought I'd let you know. And as you approach, he goes, take a seat.
Oh yeah, a Loxodon that
Brilliant.
sounds like Sean Connery. A reason.
It sounds like Urky.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking hell, yeah. Why
I only have a distinct dozen accents that I have to stick to, alright? Take a sheet. I'll get beverages.
I mean, there's a weird connection here, because didn't Ollie Aiden always call that species of wherever they are elephants?
He did.
And then
That's clearly coincidental, by the way.
Yeah, I like the connection there, though.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, take a seat. We'll get you beverages. I've heard what happened, especially to my captain. God rest her soul.
It was very unfortunate. A giant crow sent by Odin came down and killed them.
Yes. The gemstone.
I present the gemstone.
He walks forward, goes to snatch it out of your hand. Do you let him?
Well, we would like to discuss things first.
He clenches his fist. I would like my gem.
Well, we would like to discuss that. Well, you kind of have to. You'll have it in a bit.
Silence, Gwendeth, you minion. You pawn in my machinations. You shall not do the negotiations.
As a fellow Shah, you understand that we had a deal.
Excuse me. My mere servant overstepped themselves. She is dim-witted and stunted.
I can tell. May I?
May I?
No, may I?
You must understand. This gemstone has come at great, grave cost to us.
I see that you're all alive, and isn't that not good enough?
Sadly, you could not be far from the truth, for half of our number have sadly perished.
You had more men. I did not know. You did not say.
A Shah, or at least the clever one who wishes to survive his reign, always holds his cards close to his chest.
El Composte, please. We had a deal, and I wish to hold the gem in mine own palm.
I wish to propose a new and greatly beneficial deal to yourself and your court.
That was not the deal.
If you sit and listen to me for one moment, I think you'll find it is most within your benefit.
He takes a seat.
Not great.
He takes a seat. Remember, you get advantage because you're pretending to be someone else, pretending to be someone else.
A man of cunning. A man of
A
honor.
guy disguised as a guy pretending to be another guy.
Yes, you got 20.
Deception, is that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was trying to make a clever pun, but I can roll deception if you need me to.
Well, we'll take the same roll, which is high enough anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he goes, "Go ahead then, Shah, El Composte. Please."
I will, of course, impart upon you this gemstone, if that is what you wish. But of course, there are other things we can think of. The seer in the Astral Conservatory
What about?
is now dead.
Good. The Queen is dead. So what? You did your job.
We now have someone in that seat who is sympathetic to our cause.
I see. So you've just replaced one seer with another seer.
Not quite. You see, we, those who have control of this seat, would like to be very sympathetic to your cause, and we would like to turn control of the city over to you in its completity.
He shrugs. Well, with the seer gone, with Uliana dead, the city is basically mine.
It is,
My
for as
goal.
long as we say it is.
My goal, El Composte, is profit. I am a man of coin.
And with control of the city and no impedance on law or perhaps policy, coin will naturally flourish.
Speak plainly. I'd wish to know what you exactly want.
Good. I like a man of action. This is what we propose. Allow us to keep our seat with your hospitality and, of course, the conservatory in its own corporeal state. We would like to reside there for the time being and for whenever we choose in the future. In return, we will provide you with the same information you benefited from before and allow you to keep complete control of the city. But in return, when the time comes, we would ask for your support in a certain, shall we say, what's the word I'm looking for here, stunted one?
Soiree?
Yeah, absolutely. What, a rebellion. I mean, soiree.
You ask too much. Please.
And he gets the gem.
Of course, the gem is yours.
As a sign of good faith, you hand over the gem right now. You can keep the Astral Conservatory. The building is a monolith, an outdated monolith.
Ah, excellent.
You may make this pirate port your base of operations, Shah. But you will not outrank me here.
Well, we would never presume to.
Good.
But of course, you must remember that withdrawal of Geas services can be quite devastating to political movements.
I will not be joining any rebellion. Not risking my neck or my trunk.
I just want lizards.
Silent, stunted one! That deeply saddens me. For I do believe that your financial benefit will be, excuse the pun, astronomical.
They are a full top. I will allow you to pull from the local populace if you wish. None of my men.
Of course. And you are happy for us to rally banners from those who live within your town?
You can try. And also, for now,
Good.
I wish to take the gem. The more you hold it from me, the more I hold your ship at bay.
Light threat. Who has the gem? Do I know?
Gwendeth has it right now.
You there, stunted little gem bearer. Bring it forth on the cushion I gave you.
Gwendeth is like checking herself if she has anything cushion-like.
Yeah, just so you guys don't remember, last session when you were heading away, you did see that your ship had a load of guards around it from the Merchant Prince.
Yeah, that we are aware. Gwendeth takes out a drum and places the gem on the drum because she has no cushion.
Amir Rexstall walks forward and picks up the gem. There's a sigh of relief that almost sounds like a fart that comes from his trunk. And then he sits back on the seat with the gem held kind of reverently in both palms, staring at it. I thank you all.
Good. Now, should it go that this rebellion of ours, and or soiree, as my friend put it, goes in our favour, can we count on your discreet support?
No.
Not even if it looks like the Empire itself will crumble beneath our breaking waves.
The thing is here, El Composte, is that the God King likes to say that he controls the entire Raepsos. But he does not. His reach never reached Port Phobos. This place has been free of his influence for some time.
Until the day it is not.
He wouldn't dare. This place is nothing to him.
Daring, and a place being nothing to one, is a mere slip of a difference.
And with the coming war with the Million Islands, Longinia, Bretonia, Atlantia, he's got no eyes on Port Phobos.
Ah, my good sir. My good, sweet sir. When we strike, and we will use that war as a cover and curtain. And when we're rolling knee-deep in bitches and gold, don't say We didn't say it wouldn't be to your benefit.
At this point, Macro is starting to nudge the fucking fake Shaw. Like, alright, we're done here. Shut up.
Bitches and gold, Shaw. And as he gets up to start to walk away, turns over again, looks at him and says, "Bitches and gold."
Thank you for your hospitality. We'll be at the Astral Conservatory.
Oh my god, bitches and gold, fuck's sake.
That's the new song. It's the second title on the album, Toss a Coin to Your Grilder.
Slowly building this album. Brilliant.
Ah, well. I will see you soon. I'm sure we'll meet again soon. Now that I have the gemstone, I will release your ship to you.
Excellent.
What does the gemstone do?
Ah, well. You gave that up, didn't you?
Didn't he already tell us that it's to look at some temple of something?
Yeah,
yeah.
He told you that you could use it to peer upon the Temple of Light, a structure around the star.
Oh, fuck, I'm just looking at my notes. Hang on, did I just miss a trick?
What do you mean?
What? Has that got anything to do with the Medusa head that can see into another dimension?
The Medusa head sunk with the ship, so you no longer have that.
We lost so much cool shit on that ship. Are we sure it's not in the bag of holding?
Yeah, it was a massive stone head.
Yeah, it couldn't fit in the bag of holding.
Char, before we leave, did the Sia have a ship?
She did not have a ship.
Not even a summer ship to sail the breeze?
You really don't know what the telescope there in the conservatory does, do you? The place is a monolith. Figure it out.
Yeah, we probably should go to use the telescope, shouldn't we? Alright, see you in a bit.
Just remember the bitches and gold thing, and Gwenda also leaves.
Rule of 3, stunted one, you killed it.
Oh yeah, sorry, before we go, we did have some extra questions. Anyone that can do, revive our fallen allies in the city, do you know of?
I wouldn't count on the populace of lizard folk to be there.
That's an issue. And anyone that sells magical healing capabilities, a no-go again?
He, thinks,
Ask him about the teleportation circle.
And also with that.
Oh.
And there's a teleportation circle in the city.
Well, if you are looking for stuff like that, I'd go to the High Tide Inn. Not the teleportation circle, mind. I meant the healing. Talk to Softback.
Softback, yeah. Let's make a note of that. Softback.
At the High Tide Inn. He says teleportation circle. Well, I own one.
Do you wanna... Can we pay you for access to it?
I don't really need gold.
You just said you were a man of coin.
Yes,
And now
plenty.
you contradict yourself.
Plenty. I don't need any more. How's this? You can use my teleportation circle here in the upper levels. If I can use the telescope on the conservatory.
We'll think on it. Cheers, bye.
Yes,
I think that's a good deal. We don't know what that thing does, and I don't think anyone is into looking at stars.
Let's go have a look at it. Let's go have a look through it first before we agree to something like that, yeah?
Why don't we just kill him?
We can't, fight the whole world. Let's focus on God King El Diablo.
But he's an ally of the God King.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's not.
He's not fucking helping us, is he?
Yeah, but he's sort of neutral on the whole issue, and he's not killing us either, so that's...
Yeah, he's Switzerland on this. We'll let him live.
What is Switzerland?
It's a saying.
Sure. Let's Switzerland to the Astral Conservatory.
Okay, so it takes,
right?
takes
I knew what you meant, guys.
takes another 30 minutes to get back. It's the High Tide Inn, by the way, Curse.
That's what I kind of think as well. I think Xerxes got it right on this one. Why don't we just off him, take over the old town, and we got ourselves a little army? Tasty little
Exactly.
insurgents.
Thank you, Jester. At least someone understands.
Ah,
We don't need to take over yet. We've kind of got. You said we've got access to the general populace. If we want to overthrow Port Phobos, eventually we will. But for now, let's.
We don't raise ourselves up by bending the knee.
true. And I must admit,
Who are we bending the knee to?
This
We
cunt
must-
here.
I feel like all of you are thinking too large.
we're trying to
I
overthrow an
imagine this
emperor.
conversation once
Yeah,
we're like
but-
a bit into the city.
But I don't want to control an empire or even a town. I just want to leave once it's done.
We can leave it afterwards.
I start making
Do
my way
what
to the
we
higher,
need to do.
high
And
tide.
then fuck them all.
I start making my way to the high tide inn. Chester, I need you mouth for discounts. Go.
Ah, right you are. Hmm.
Okay, so you're heading to the
I'm
high
going
tide.
back to the conservatory. I'll make a few potions for you.
Also, we need you to check out the telescope, Zerxel, because you're the only one who has any idea what magic is.
Okay.
Alright, so Zerxel, you head back towards the Astral Conservatory. Macra-
Wendeth is with him, Macra and Chester are going to the high tide.
Alright, so Macra and Chester, you have to head back towards the Zephyr, the actual ship. And the High Tide Inn is the inn that you noticed the moment you got off the ship, the one that's got the archways and the stone built into the very sea, the very marshland here. It's this place over here.
Mhm.
And as you walk in, the place is bustling with lizard folk, bugbears, goblins, merfolk that look like more like the pirating kind of merfolk. And they're all sitting at different seats drinking, but behind the counter is a very large, old and scaly turtle. You notice that most of his shell has faded and parts of it had fallen off. Welcome.
Softback?
You're talking to him.
Yeah, we're companions of the Shah, I guess you could say. He sends us your way.
Oh, does he now?
Looking for magical artifacts, weapons, maybe healing potions, that kind of thing. Says you're the man to talk to.
Resurrection scrolls.
Oh yeah, and resurrection scrolls.
Resurrection skulls, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Sorry.
No, your friend.
That's you, Chester.
Hello. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Obviously mesmerised by the High Tide Inn and its many denizens.
Good day.
Yeah.
Just a day.
No.
Perhaps you've heard of me.
No, I have. I heard that you're rich.
Ah, that I am, good sir. And I'd be happy to impart some of that gold on you.
I deal with some of the black market here.
Excellent. Well, you've come to the right place. Speak your mind, Macra. What is it you wish? Will I not
We're in
pay?
a pirate bay.
Yeah,
There's a
might as well
black
not call it black market. Just call it, market.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or the corner shop.
What do you want?
Magical scrolls of resurrection if you've got them, healing potions, and magical weapons in that order.
Now, wait, one moment. And he reaches into his tight leather breeches to peer out what looks like a little notepad.
Wonderful description, thank you.
He kind of resembles, really, the trolls from The Witcher, kind of hunchback and very, very muscular, but with a turtle kind of long, wrinkled neck and a jowl, pair of jowls that have got tufts of white fur protruding out of it.
Always bugs me when the reptilian things and these always have facial hair for some reason.
Yeah. How many? Resurrection scrolls.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Oh, got it. Anything else?
How much I need to tally up? Make sure I've got enough gold.
He begins counting and then picks up an abacus from underneath the bar, begins running the beads along.
Check Grilda's gold. I think Grilda has the party gold, right?
Wait.
No, it's actually in the bag of holding.
Oh yeah.
He goes, 5 days. 4,000 gold.
4,000 gold.
That's the ruby.
Yeah, that's the ruby. Right, okay. We'll keep that in mind. Let's stop thinking some discounts now as well, then, as we start going forward. Magical potions, healing potions, what have you got?
How strong do you need them? Nah.
Let's just go the strongest ones you've got.
Oh.
We'll just have a few.
1,000 gold each.
How many have you got?
Black mark. I have to order in.
Sorry?
I don't think he needs to order them first. He doesn't have
I
any.
got to order them in. Right, okay.
I don't. Oh,
5 days.
5 days to order
He
them
holds
in,
up like
right.
4 fingers and then has to put another one up.
Dude.
I don't think we want to spend 1,000 gold on healing potions, Curtis.
Yeah. Wait, have you got any weaker ones that you've got in now?
No. Probably just drink some beer.
How about we have a little discount on those delightful potions?
Yeah, even I think a pretty heavy discount's probably out of our ballpark, to be honest, Jester. Right, so no weaker ones. And then magic weapons, what have you got on? Have you got anything cool on hand?
He shrugs. Don't really deal in them.
We'll take the resurrection scrolls. We'll take them at face value, but I expect a discount next time then, yeah?
Shrugs. And the entire of his shell cracks, make a creaking sound.
How much is he charging us for those?
4,000 gold
4,000.
pieces, like 1,000 gold piece each, and he says it's going to take 5 days.
For resurrection scrolls?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
How long does the resurrection scrolls take to get hold of? He's already got them with him, hasn't he?
No, he says about 5 days.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
that's
you're-
no good to us. Is
You're
it?
not listening, Curtis!
I know the thingy potions you said 5 days, but I didn't realise the scrolls. I thought he counted the scrolls there and then.
No.
Makra, a moment.
How long is how long can they be dead for us to use these resurrection scrolls?
Ah, right. He shrugs.
Chester?
Oh, well, I don't think we should pay that much money. I don't know how it works. But surely we could trade a seer favor for something a little cheaper.
Or I think we could just take raised dead scrolls instead of resurrection.
That's what he was charging you for.
Okay, I was worried. Raised dead is but in 10 days, Curtis, so that works out if we get them in 5.
Macro doesn't know this, so we'll come back to you, sir. Here's 5 golds for the information, and we'll be back in a minute. I don't know enough about magic.
Yeah.
I'm just Chester, aren't we?
Oh, God. See you soon.
Would I
okay.
know? Would Chester know anything about it?
Chester, do you reckon we acquire some new crew whilst we're here?
That I can do. Oh,
Buy everyone in the place a drink, see with your magic?
never. I'm going to tell them a story. Oh.
Over to you, and I'll get a beer from the turtle.
Yeah, he pours you a thick kind of stout, and it's kind of stodgy like porridge.
I'll give him the 5 gold for the information and that the stodgy
Ah.
stout.
5 gold. Earns you with this. And he hands you a bottle of gin.
Sound. I'll go
Very
sit down.
expensive.
Well, you've overpaid. You notice a gin bottle is probably about $1.
Hmm.
But, you know, you've given him
It was
5.
mainly for the information, to be fair, and keep him in our good graces.
You notice that this stodgy black ale or stout is kind of like a meal, and you realise, wait a minute,
I'm drinking a Guinness.
it does have rolled oats in it, like mixed in.
Ace.
Yeah. Can I help you? That's to you, Chester.
Well, I thought I was about to go and tell a story to the whole populace.
Alright, go on then. Let's see what you say.
Ladies and gentlemen, taking your seats
Everyone does turn towards you.
and gather round so you might hearken and be the first to hear of the new installment in my novella series, The Crunchy Spice, and the tales of the darkened undercaverns of Satan's Alley. There I was in the puckered butthole of the Underport Phobos, when itself an angel, one-winged, came forth from beneath the darkness. And I'll wait to see their reaction first, sir.
Okay, so you've got a bunch. You've got like a whole kind of tavern and inn now, like kind of just hushed, watching you. And what you hear one of the merfolks go, "Yo, I've heard about this guy. He tells the stories." Yeah.
Ah, you've heard of me? Perhaps. It is there then, perhaps, that you've heard of my brave exploits aboard the mighty Crunchy Spice. A tale where I meet women and get gold all the time. And the crew there, well, they're lavish and they share in the riches of the Crunchy Spice. And they come on every endeavour with me. Some say, please, Chester, please, can I join your noble crew? And I say, no, you can't. Because to have such an honour is beyond you. And they say, oh, please, Chester. And I say, okay. And then they join the crew. Oh, for fuck's sake. I feel that's warranted.
You've got 18. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you got like people intently listening to you now with your Matt Berry impression. And
It
then
just so happens that some spots on this crew opened up for in my last fearless battle with the one-winged angel. They laid down their lives at her beauty, and they said, we're too rich now, and we're too deep in pussy to ever want to live anymore. And therefore,
Deep in pussy.
this intrepid interpretation and this job is open to anyone in this here fine establishment.
immediately, can you make a deception check as well?
Yeah, I can do. Deception's actually better for me.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright,
Boom.
yeah, 20. At that moment, you get me, yeah, me, and then a dwarf in the back goes, fuck you, he's hiring me, and he stands up, drunk, falls off the table slightly, and then you got a bunch of goblins going, yeah, we want to be rich.
And I'll start walking away, I'll look over at Macra. Tell Gwendef to stop fucking moaning, there's our crew, and I'll just walk out.
Have an inspiration, sir.
Let's go.
Well done.
No, I'll get them all killed again.
Okay, now that's a problem for Liam mostly, because now he has to make a bunch of random unique NPCs, but I can do that. That's my speciality. Okay, so after that, back at the Astral Conservatory, Gwendef and Zerxel, you both arrive back to find Anna snoozing by the door. She's done a lot of cleaning up in the hour that you've been gone. You can see that she's got somehow a wooden bucket filled with water and been dragging it up and washing down the blood off of the front steps. And she looks like she's having a sleep by the front steps.
No, I won't wake her up. Instead, I'll.
Hey, Anna!
Anna! Oh, Zerxel! Oh, I was having the worst dream. Oh,
You're welcome. We got work to do, though. I need you.
Okay. She stands up, wobbles slightly. Wipes the back of her hand against her forehead, and you see she smears blood straight across it, and then she just begins following you.
Before you go with Zerxel, just good news for you. This place is now ours, and the Char agrees, and we'll have no trouble.
Oh, delightful. Of course.
And he has a magic circle, so that's good.
Oh, that is a relief. I can come back here whenever we want then, once I've wrote down the runes.
No, he wants to trade the magic circle, the usage of it, for usage of the telescope.
She shrugs. Okay. The telescope. Sure.
That's what we gotta do. We gotta find out what it does.
Oh, okay, yes. Now I get it. Oh, so it's like a trade for trade thing. Yes.
Yeah, but we don't know if we want the trade for trade yet, because we don't know what this thing is.
Shut up, random ghost. Where are you?
Oh, I'm not here yet. Bollocks, I thought I'd come back yet.
When Zerxel goes off with Anna, Gwendolyn just picks up the nearest Seer Guard and lets them take her to the treasury.
Alright, so you notice as you guys, the Seer Guard takes you to the treasury, but Zerxel, as you walk through the main entrance to climb the ladder towards the, you have to go into the room shaped like the Mjolnir head, and then climb up the ladders to get to the telescope. You notice that Wave Cleaver is preparing the bodies as well, like the dead bodies, and he, Yar, Zerxel, and then continues on his way.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like, yes, Captain Wave Cleaver, hello, and you both climb up the ladder to the second floor, and there's a seat, like a fine wooden throne, with like a velvet back, with the chair carved into the head into the archway in the middle, kind of looks like a star. And you see there's constellations carved all around in the wood and the legs. And she goes, well, to me it looks like a large telescope. What are we expected to find?
Well, it seems to think it's worthwhile looking in, so it's probably something good. Have a quick look.
Okay, well, I'll take a quick look, and she rolls investigation.
No, I mean look in the bloody scope.
Oh, yes, of course. She goes, okay, but before she does actually look around, making sure there's no traps, no nothing. And then she finds some runes around the lip of where the eye place, eye socket. Fuck it, yeah. And she well, looks magical, and she sits in it.
Okay, you're trying to chew, and I gotta do some brewing.
Oh, okay, yes, I'll try to June. Oh, it is magical. You see, like, you hear her occasionally while you're doing some brewing, her voice echoes through the astral research again. Oh, yes! Oh, this is exciting! And then Captain gives you a look like, what the hell?
It's magic, we're doing our thing.
Alright, did you give us some sort of sex chair?
It is exciting.
I don't know.
He seems to be a bit down, and then you're doing some brewing, making some potions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not very effective, but it might shut Macro up. It's a token effort.
Okay, and after the hour is done, Anna goes, Xerxil! Xerxil! Where are you, Xerxil?
I'm just decanting the healing potion. What do you want?
I figured it out!
Alright, what is it?
I need you to come, if you wish to look.
Alright, I come.
It's, a telescope, as expected, of course. You can see up into the skies, here. You won't see much in this day sky, but, you can we've got about a 45-degree angle up and down, which is good, right? But it seems to want to focus on this faraway structure. If you look through, you'll see it.
I'll take a look.
Oh, before you do, prepare. It's going to be bright.
Okay.
And as you peer through, you realise it's pointed at the sun. But as its magic funnels down through the telescope, you feel some sort of power gripping your eye socket. Kind of not as if you're just a gentle pull of a magnet. And then eventually, when you blink once, you're in a structure, not currently sitting in a seat. And you can move as if you're flying, as if you've been astral projected to this location. There seems to be
I just imagine Xerxil's second little lizard eyelids go shut.
Yeah. And you're in a structure of some sort. Marble platforms floating with no connection around a large wall of fire in front of you. And this wall of fire rushes forward and is stopped by what looks like an invisible force field. And it just rushes over and roils. And it's this beautiful celestial bathe of light that kind of washes over this temple. But this part of the temple that you're currently looking at looks like there was recently, or maybe in the past, a fight? A conflict? Mm-hmm. Bones of dragons that you can't quite tell the make of, the race of. And have litter these platforms all the way around. Parts of the roof of one of this temple that floats with some interconnected stairs has its roof demolished. There's no fire, and all the blood seems to be black and dried. But there is a sword glowing and embedded in the ground of one of these temples, and you can see that from here. And to your left, there seems to be just endless stretches of this platform and this temple. They're interconnected by floating stairs and platforms of circular and square, of weird geometric shapes. It looks like some of it twists in on itself, but then elongates as if there's some sort of magic that makes the spaces larger or smaller. And it arcs slightly on the horizon as if the wall of fire in front of you is spherical in nature. So that this temple completely kind of encompasses the entire diameter of this this star. And yeah, you see, and as you come back, Anna goes, "Yes, you see that?"
I see it. Yeah. Hello. Anyone there?
I don't think it acts as a megaphone.
We might. I gotta check it. That's what we're doing. We're checking things.
Yes, of course. I mean, did you get anything back?
Oh, No, I don't think they're here.
No.
But no one's there, so maybe they just
Did you see the bones?
dragon bones.
Yeah.
Yes, not nice.
Something happened there.
Oh yeah, looked like a big fight.
Some time ago, obviously, as well. Did you see that sword?
Looks like Mac Rao would like it. Looks
Look-
quite big.
It does, indeed. It looked familiar to me for somewhat, like I'd seen it before.
I too have deja vu from a past life.
And she says, it looks very similar to something I've seen in a textbook, but it can't be.
What is it?
No, well, I had this thing where I studied the journal of an ancient wizard and his apprentice.
Eh? So tell me about it.
I just know that that's the sword that was once wielded by a man called Colcar Bigby,
Who's that?
a famous wizard. They say that he hails from Lesser Midgard, and that's all I know, really. That, you know, some of his works managed to get across the seas to me, to the Longinia. I know he invented the famous spell, Bigby's Hand.
Don't know it.
Well, neither do I, if I'm honest. But I've heard of it.
Okay, so it's a wizard house.
Yes, a big one, I think.
Okay, so if the Shah sees the big wizard house, it's okay, I think.
Well, if the seer was interested in it, then I don't know. Does this mean something?
Don't know. Don't care. Not important.
Well, yes. Well, it's interesting, of course, and I want to find out. But
Well, I'll let you play with it, but
there is a component missing, I believe. The gemstone that was taken probably allows you to do something more.
right, so we have to go get gemstone back.
Why did we not look in it before fucking using the gemstone with it?
Right, I'm gonna go get gemstone. You, in the meantime, tell me what this is.
What did you point at?
I'll just leave her the coin key thing.
Oh, another mystery. Fantastic.
Yeah, use your spell thing. I'll give you money.
What spell thing?
You know, like, you did before, right? You look back in the past and you find out about.
Oh, that spell, of course. I'll require components.
I'll give you Chinese and you buy.
I could do, if you can. How much do you have?
I give her.
How much you need?
Roughly 300 gold, I believe.
Alright. Give me back what's next.
I'll just give her the pouch, my coin pouch.
So as you hand her the coin pouch, she looks towards Wavecleave and goes, Captain, George, would you accompany me? I don't quite feel safe walking around Port Phobos on my own. Yeah, of course, ma'am. Come on. He picks up a scimitar and a dagger and sheaths them. Yeah, it'd be a pleasure to go for a walk. And they walk off down the tunnel out of the conservatory.
You leave Zerxel alone for like a minute and he decides to start a war.
I just hope the new crew members come back to the fucking observatory before we're under siege by the fucking Shah.
Right, okay, so Gwendef, when you approach the Seer Guard, she's resting and tending to some injuries, and she's an elf, so she's sat on her knees, meditating, like completely in a trance as you approach.
I gently nudge her.
Her eyes open.
Oh, this is awkward. I don't want to disturb you, and I know this is a new work relationship for you. But I would like to take a look at the funds.
The funds?
Treasury, do you have money?
Yes. Some.
Well, I would like to look at how much money the Astral Conservatory has as a resource.
Nods. Stands up. Follow me.
Grandad follows.
And she walks you to the far upper left part of the temple. And
Did we kill any of the Seer God?
yeah, you killed two.
Could have gone worse.
Awkward.
Yeah, remember the two that didn't want to join you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck on them then.
And she approaches what looks like a painting on the wall. It's what you can picture, kind of like a Viking Celtic circle, and it's got the runes all around it. And she puts her hand against a certain brick, pushes it in. The wall moves, and then she uses all of her strength to push it to the side. Inside is a small 5 foot by 5 foot room, lined with shelves, and there are some chests. There's a barrel in there, and
That's where the
else.
good red wine was.
She points to one of the chests, and that's like 6 foot up, and then she looks down at you and goes, "Oh, I get it." Reaches up, takes it down, puts it on the lower shelf for you.
It's fine. I'm not insecure about my size.
Opens it, and inside is a couple of coins, necklaces, jewels, the likes of that.
What's the overall value?
I don't know.
Gwyneth just goes through it.
Yeah, there's probably about 1,000 gold pieces worth of jewelry in there.
Someone opened the
bag of holding.
The bag of holding cargo thing. Yeah. I'll just add a new thing. Sia treasury.
Oh, are you doing it? Okay.
1k gold worth of jewelry. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was going to sell the rest of this shit to the total. I'm gonna head back to the Cobalt whilst I'm on the way back, actually, because we've got some shit selling.
We'll do that with that in a minute. Gwendeth, she just goes, "Is there anything else I can help you with?"
It's only 1,000 gold worth of jewelry, and you have control of like half of the town? How?
She just stares at you, blinks.
How are you guys getting paid?
We don't.
So you're just absolutely loyal to whoever the Sia is?
It's been the same way for 9 centuries.
How many of you are there?
Not many now. There used to be a few dozen. Al-Fadil killed most of us when he rebelled.
Who was Al-Fadil?
The God King.
Oh, okay. So now there's about 4 of you left? 5?
5 of us.
Okay, but all the lizards that live in town like you guys.
Nope.
But they were referring to the Sia as the queen.
Which lizard?
The lizard folk in the village.
Have you ever met any of them? Have you ever been into Pole Town? They're too busy warring with one another in the streets to even notice that they're being lorded over.
Okay, that makes our situation slightly worse than I thought. But you can rest well knowing that we will kill Al-Fadil for killing the Sia God.
You're talking about the populace in Broken Brick Bay. Yeah. We had some sway with those people, but only because they're the most civilized lot here. They'd rather turn to the merchant prince because of his money. The seer was feared because of her magical prowess, nothing else.
Mm-hmm. Oh, guys aren't gonna like this. But thank you very much for your assistance. You can go back to trancing now.
And she was also feared because of this. And then she reaches into one of the top shelves and then pulls it off. And then behind there is another bit of brick that she pulls out. And then she sighs as if she didn't really want to show you this, but felt like it may be her duty. And hands you a gemstone.
Okay.
Oh, it's the real gemstone. We give him the fake. Get in.
Is this the real stone that goes on top of the telescope?
No, that was a different. And then she hands you a red one.
What's the difference between them?
The seer used this one to threaten.
Okay. I'm just gonna give this to Zerx. I'm not gonna give this to Zerx.
Stop giving shit to Zerxel.
Do
Thank you for showing me this. I will use it wisely.
Is that correct?
And Gwenda does like a little skippy scump away and runs off to Anna.
Okay, so Anna's already left.
Ah, shit. Gwyneth waits for Anna. Gwyneth does not show this to Zerxel.
No, Anna's just gone. You see her just leaving with Wave Cleaver.
Gwyneth just sits in front of the telescope, just waiting.
Just waiting.
Having a nap.
Okay, so halfway through like that shopping spree, everyone doing their thing, Gwendeth, Elkia arrives back, one of the seer guards you sent out.
For resurrection scrolls, yes.
Yes. She does say, I have made contact with Softback at the High Tide Inn.
Oh.
Oh, Gwyneth doesn't know the others have done that. That's great. What did he say?
5,000 gold piece is for 4 resurrection scrolls.
Ah, get in. You got a disc.
Isn't that a worse deal than you guys were offered?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, get in, we got a better deal for
Oh,
name
Gwyneth
dropping the
doesn't
show.
know that. Gwyneth doesn't even know you went there.
Well, you've not got that kind of money on you yet anyway, so you're going to have to wait till Grildor comes back with the bag of
that
holding,
is
I imagine.
true. That is true. I have to wait till the others are back. Thank you for the High Tide Inn, yeah?
Yes, the High Tide Inn.
That's fantastic. You can now rest.
I have something to tell you, though. I don't know if any of my other seer guards have told you this.
Okay.
There is a treasury. Come on, I'll show you.
No, I've been to the treasury.
Oh, you have?
Oh yeah, the room with the chests behind the hidden painting thing.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Been there.
Oh, okay. Nods, I guess.
They also showed me the secret compartment.
Ah. And you have the Infernal Stone.
Is that what does it do?
Oh, nothing. It's just a stone that they use on the telescope to see things. And then she kind of backs away.
Okay, you know I'm gonna stick it on there anyway, and we're gonna try it out. So if you know what it does, it's better to tell me now than if we fuck things up accidentally.
I've never seen it. I just know that it's not good.
I'm definitely not gonna give this to Zerxel.
The Seers never needed to use it. She's always used it to threaten. That's all. There's two parts, right? There's the green one and the red one, and the green one is what you use to be protected from it.
Oh. What if we gave away the green one?
Why? Why would you do that?
No, we're just spitballing here. What if we did?
Then whoever holds it is immune to this.
I mean, we are buddies with the Char, right?
You gave it to who?
Elephant trunk guy.
She looks towards Mimu and says, "It's none of my business. I'm a seer guard. I do as she commands." And she just climbs down the stairs, walks towards Mimu.
Do you think he might, attack us?
No.
Well, then all is well. Gwyneth is, actually sweating.
Alright, so, Makra, you wanted to head to Rothide to sell stuff.
Yeah, I can do that out of session if you want them.
Yeah, we'll do that out of session. Anyone else want to do anything? Chester?
Nope. Zerxel's on his way to see the show.
Yep, okay, we'll do that. Chester, did you want to do anything after the High Tide Inn?
I'm alright for the moment, sir.
Alright, we'll go over to Xerxel's whatever the fuck he's planning now.
Why did we ever leave him alone?
So Xerxel, as you head over towards the Sunken Sails Palace, you can see the high-rise tower with the snake cobra-like statue that you'd previously spoken to. And in the back of your head, you hear him say, "This is going to be stupid."
Why you think that?
Remember when I told you that I was the spirit of intelligence? I must warn you. This ends Badly.
For who?
Everyone involved. I say he does it.
Okay, thank you.
No, it's the toad in the back of your head, and you hear, "Shut up, you! You're not even poisonous."
What about you?
I'll
Now
point
the
to
snake is
the
venomous.
coalesced light of the dragon that's supposed to be wisdom rather than power.
It kind of like brightens and then dulls slightly, and then ripples, and then that's.
I assume that means yes.
No, it does not. And the snake goes, "Do what you will, Zaxil. Destiny waits for nobody, though."
If destiny is foretold, I might as well do it.
And then you hear the snake go, "This should be slightly fun." And the toad's like, "Oh, fine."
Alright. Carry on.
Alright, so you approach the castle, and you see there's that horde of goblins all along the walls, all along the entrance.
Okay.
Alright, and I'm assuming you're approaching?
Yeah, I'll just like to head towards the Shah.
Alright, so as you approach, the goblins form like a line.
Move.
Can I help you?
I'm seeing the Shah.
Oh, you're part of the crew with El Composte.
Yeah.
Of course. Come with me. He walks you towards the main entrance to the castle, into this large waiting antechamber. He goes, "If you'd wait here for one moment, I will go get Amir."
Okay.
And he leaves you in the waiting room on your own as he heads up to get the Shah.
Do I know where the Shah is?
Yeah, when you went to...
Is Amir the Shah?
Yeah, Amir. His name
Okay.
is Amir van Rexstalt.
Alright, I'll just wait for him to come.
Alright, so he doesn't bring you up to his meeting room now. Amir walks down into the waiting room with his arms folded. "Can I help you, little lizard one?"
You can. I just have a proposition for you.
Is that
It's
so?
quite simple. You will allow no one but me to cast upon you a spell or to feed you a potion. You understand this?
And I'll give him a little bit of that. And just increase the DC by 11.
Oh, you motherfucker! Oh my god! Oh shit, you took it as well as Chester.
Yeah, I mean, I've got this. You can see the new combo now if you want.
Yeah.
He's gonna cast Pharaoh's curse on him now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He goes, "I will allow nobody else to cast a spell on me or feed me a potion other than you."
Good.
And then, yeah, I'll curse him.
Alright, so he gets a saving throw.
Oh, did you get a saving throw on that? Oh,
Yep.
I didn't think you got a save on that one. I was supposed to do one of each then.
Now you're out of mythic dice, you fool.
He fails though.
Oh,
And then his hand goes to his ribs and he goes, "Ugh! What have you done to me?"
What do you mean, what have I done to you?
And he pukes black onto the floor.
I'm
Yes.
looking after you. You seem very sick. I'll help you.
Connor's got a look of panic in his eyes.
Oh, so do we all.
Gosh! And you see a couple of goblins come in.
Just remember, you can rectify this by returning the stone.
and I'll cast invisibility and leave if I can.
He looks around and he's like, "Gosh! The hell! Do something!" And they're kind of like, they're goblins. They kind of look around.
I don't think you still have a greater invisibility slot. They should all be gone.
You've left one open, so
Yeah, he did have
I
one.
assumed.
Oh, good.
But if not, I'll just use invisibility.
No,
so
no,
I'm not gonna
I
do
only
anything
casted
else.
it twice. I don't think I casted any other. If you had three slots, we're good.
Alright, well, you managed to
Oh,
escape.
you leveled up, you got another slot, that's why. I didn't.
So, as you leave, you notice that he kind of waddles over towards the door, And how much damage did it do? Its hit point maximum increases by 10 for every 24 hours.
Yeah, so technically it shouldn't have actually done any damage yet.
So,
Which is the beauty of it.
He's none the wiser. Shouldn't be anyway.
If he's a noble, I feel like we might have a problem because like even like one tick of this could maybe kill him.
Oh yeah, 2 ticks could kill him. And he kind of goes.
The plan.
He's shouting from behind and goes, "Where the hell did he go? Somebody! He did something to me!" Alright, so as Xerxel runs away, having gearsed the goddamn shot, we'll end this week's session there.
What day?
And we'll be
We're obviously gonna have to fight these dudes now.
Oh, the town is ours.
yes, and we'll
Zara's dead. Long live the queen.
I guess we'll conclude that next Tuesday. So
Mm.
yes. See you then.
Shah.